week along the shore of Lake Superior, the number one team in the league, Duluth, taking on the last place team, Eau Claire. We were scoreless for the first 14 minutes and 45 seconds, but Duluth gets on the board courtesy of Jarve Flowers. Eau Claire would answer back in their new uniforms. Boom Williams, rocking the new number 5, evens it up at 7 apiece. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Javante Johnson to Jamal Couch for the touchdown. And check this out. Watch this. 30 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10. Patrick McSweeney pitches it back into his own end zone over his quarterback's head. Duluth falls on it. Eventually, Tyreek Mann gets credit for the defensive touchdown, puts Duluth up 20-7. Final play of the half, untimed down. First week for Eau Claire quarterback Jarius Grissom. Hail Mary gets tipped to Vincent Wilkerson, his first game on the team as well. Gets up on the wall to celebrate. Eau Claire down 7 going into intermission. Early in the third quarter, Javante Johnson finds tight end Marcus Sessoms for 6. And halfway through the quarter, Joel Shaw fumbles the ball after the handoff. Dante Mason picks it up for the Harbor Monsters and goes all the way to the blue turf. Makes it 32-13 Duluth. Fourth quarter, 4:30 left. Quick pitch to KJ Felder. Weaves his way to Pater. Pile it on for good measure. Johnson to Sessoms once again. Duluth wins 54-26 at home. Ozarks at home hosting the Iowa Woo. And Iowa would score first. Carlos Rogers dumps it off to Vontre Henderson, making it 6-0. Aura farming on the rowboat for the celebration afterward. That was the only score of the first quarter. Ozarks scored first in the second quarter. Tyler Kolka to Devontae Key. And then 3 minutes later, Kolka connects with a wide open Key again to increase the Lunker lead to 7. Kolka, the quarterback, was pretty accurate on his balls. 72% with 5 touchdowns on the day. This one to Emory Bryant Jr. Lunkers lead 19-14 at halftime. Brandon Mackey rushed 19 times for 72 yards and a score. 5 minutes into the third, Carlos Rogers, the quarterback, decides to take it himself for the Woo touchdown. Fourth quarter, Rogers, a beautiful pump fake, spins him around, then fires a dart to Henderson for the score. 7 to go, Kolka lofts it up, and Devontae Key hauls it in the back corner of the end zone. Ozarks up big. 30 seconds to go in the game. Iowa trying for the onside. Bad snap results in a safety. Ozarks reels in the victory at home, 48-34 over the Woo. Hot Springs came into St. Joseph a game over 500, while the Goats were a game under it. That would all change. 2 minutes in, Angelo Trujillo to Lorenzo Thompson. Juggling catch. 6 minutes to go in the first now. Acrobatics were in full display. Trujillo to Demarius Washington on the wall. 13-0. Goats do a little celebration while you're at it. Choreographed, by the way. 2:30 to go in the first. Still Angelo Trujillo escapes to find Boo Smith. St. Joe leads at halftime 26-6. And they wouldn't stop there. Trujillo to Ryan Martinez, stares down the defender afterwards. Halfway through the third, Jordan Ambrose throws full length of the field to Aaron Dilworth. A beautiful catch to haul it in. Hot Springs wouldn't score again, though, after that. Nothing was going the way of the Wiseguys in St. Joseph. This pass intercepted. 4 minutes to go. Ryan Martinez, one-handed grab, his third receiving touchdown of the night. Angelo Trujillo, 8 touchdowns, 1 pick. And how about a strip sack in the end zone to cap it off? John Gregory knocks it loose. Malik Wilson falls on it. Goats win by 44 points, 57-13 final. And you take a look at the standings. Duluth on top with the best record of 5-2. Lunkers right behind at 4-3. There's a 3-way tie for third place, all sitting at 3-3. And then Eau Claire in the basement once again at 1-5. The games in action this week. Eau Claire going on the road on Friday to play at Iowa. Then on Saturday, St. Joseph on the road to play Hot Springs to end that home-and-home series. I'm Riley Underwood. Thanks for watching and enjoy the game.
What's going on, everybody? Pregame here in the Oaklawn Arena League field. Tristan Harlan here, standing with the head coach of the Goats, Dorsey Golston III. Coach, how are you doing?
How about yourself?
I'm doing well. Of course, you got a pretty interesting game tonight. You coming off this game, playing the same team at home. So I got to ask, how easy is it to scheme your offense around the former league MVP, Boo Smith?
Easy is not quite the word I would use because defenses at this point has Boo Smith, but man, he's a tremendous athlete. So easy is the word I would use, but it's definitely not challenging as it should be.
Right, and of course, you guys have the second highest scoring offense in the league. Who do you credit most for that?
My offensive coordinator, Tyrone Groves, he spent a lot of time looking at film, installing his game plan, and then the guys around him that just execute it. It's all about execution at all times.
Right, of course, this team, the Wiseguys, you faced just last week at your guys' home place. So what did you see in that matchup that you were planning on exploiting here tonight?
Well, not necessarily what I see that we're going to exploit. I fully anticipate them giving us a better effort than what they gave. When I saw that team on film and live, they're much better than what they played as, and I expect them to come and be firing better or more on our cylinders than they was last week. So I'm expecting a better challenge.
Right, of course, there's 2 games left in the season, Coach. If you were to give your team a grade right now, what would you give them?
They see we started off too slow. We are picking things up right now, but we aren't playing GOAT football right now yet, but we are leaning towards the right direction.
Right, Coach, and my last one for you is, could you tell me what this league means to you and this team?
This league, right now, it means everything to me. I mean, it gave me an opportunity to become a head coach. It's opened up some doors for me, man, and we get to give these young guys opportunities who nobody ever heard of. I like to design my team around guys who don't have a lot of arena experience, so it means a lot to me right now.
Well, Coach, good luck tonight, and we'll see you at halftime. What's going on, guys? Standing here pregame with the Hot Springs Wiseguys head coach, Bones Bagante. Coach, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
So, Coach, of course, you guys just faced the Goats, and you guys lost 57-13. What adjustments did you guys make for this game to possibly stop Boo Smith through the air?
I mean, first, before we got to make adjustments, we got to make sure we're assignment sound. I feel as though we had a lot of MAs and missed opportunities the first game, you know. So, I mean, if you got 5 players doing the thing and the other 2 guys doing their own thing, that's what's going to happen, man. So we got to shore that up first, and then we can sight adjust on the go.
Right, of course, with 48 rushing yards last week, just how important is Jordan Ambrose to your offense?
I mean, he's everything, just like any other quarterback in this league, man. Besides the center, he's the only other person who touches the ball every time and guaranteed to do so. So, I mean, we're moving off the beat of his drum. You know, if he has a good game, we're going to have a good game.
Right, of course, with 6 sacks on the season, how is getting to the quarterback been for your defense? I mean, has it been a priority, or has it just been a, hey, if it's there, just get it?
I mean, of course, it's always a priority, man, but if it's there, we got to get it, you know. I mean, we put emphasis on all aspects of the game, whether it be D-line, linebacker play, cornerbacks, and safeties. You know, we all got to get in where we can fit in and make plays when we can.
Of course, and my last one for your coaches, with 2 games left this season, excuse me, how do you feel like your team's played this season?
We were all right. I mean, the record is what it shows, and that's how we play. You know, we're a 500 team right now, and we're looking to get above that this game.
Well, Coach, thank you. We'll see you at halftime.
Immediately has to give it to Martinez. Dance around his end zone.
That's a face mask.
That is a face mask, and the flag is down, and Martinez is running with it. Gets a block. Gets another. Play Martinez!
Back to back is getting scary. If you fucking with my, I just don't In the quiet moments before dawn, champions are made. Every fan, every athlete, every moment counts. It's not just a game, it's a passion that unites us, drives us, and makes us strive for greatness. Greatness is wherever fans connect and call home. We believe in the power of the community. We believe in turning passion into action. We bring fans closer and transform loyalty into unforgettable experiences. Join us. Make every moment matter. Fan Club. Get your fans in the game.
Good evening and welcome to Oaklawn's Arena League Field inside Banco ZK Arena here in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas, home of the Hot Springs Wiseguys. I'm Steve Henson along with my broadcast partner Tyler Chenault. Thanks for joining us for Wiseguys football on the Arena League Network. Tyler, it is hot outside, and after the results from just a week ago, we're going to need to see this Wiseguys offense get hot tonight.
Yeah, we're going to need a few fireworks here. It's a big difference. Defensively, you know, it's kind of been the calling card for the Wiseguys all year, and that just didn't happen last week, giving up, 57 points to this same team, to the Goats, that they're playing again tonight just in Hot Springs. So I'm kind of going to want to see what adjustments have been made defensively to kind of shut that down a little bit, and then only scoring 13, they're going to have to figure out a way to put points on the board.
Yeah, you look at last week, and you look over the last couple of weeks, it's a team that scored 57 2 weeks ago in the rematch game of the game that we saw here in that tough loss. And then to go on the road to St. Joe's the week after in a game that really means a lot. The top two teams get to host a playoff game, and so it's huge to get that win, and unfortunately just didn't show up in St. Joe's, a 57-13 loss. And that, the defensive side is a surprise, obviously, to give up 57 points in that game. They did give up 48 the week before that. But this is a dynamic offense. We talk offense all the time and how much fun it is in this league. But this St. Joe's, this Goats team really has a dynamic offense, best quarterback in the league, returning league MVP, Boo Smith at wide receiver. And so we'll see if this defense can slow it down. But what I'm more concerned with out of this Wiseguys team tonight is can they move the football, because that's been the issue. Scoring points has been the problem for this Wiseguys team. So we are live and ready, but I think that hit our Jumbotron, so I think we'll get to redo it.
I think if it hits,
or is it touchback?
If it hit it, you put it at the 50. If it hits anything at the top of the arena, it goes to not
25,
the 50, the 25,
midfield.
Whatever. And then also I think it might have also bounced outside of the 10, and it has to land. There's a landing zone just like there is in college and NFL now too for kickoff. So there's a couple different things that could have possibly went on there. That gives it to the Goats at midfield, which if you're trying to stop this prolific offense, not the best start to the game.
No, so Trujillo under pressure, immediately underthrown and nearly picked off. As Roderick Chapman had a chance to intercept that, and it slips out of his hands. And, a break for the Goats here early.
Trying to figure out if he's hurt, or maybe I think you couldn't see it on screen. It took him a little bit to get up. And now they're about to snap the ball without him.
Go quick. Oh, and a huge hit. Chapman, you were saying it, was late to the party, but he brought the party on the wall there.
Well, I was trying to figure out if he got hurt, because he kind of slipped trying to come back to get that ball, and he laid down for a while. So the Goats see it, so we're going to go fast and try and snap it. So they throw it to his side of the field, and he recovers just in time to lay a hit and break it up.
Third down, going to be a free play as the Wiseguys were offsides, throwing deep for the end zone, hand fight. And again, Chapman, we're going to get another flag. And we'll see who they call this on. Definitely an offsides. We're going to get a pass interference as well on the Wiseguys.
Now, here's the thing with that one, with the offsides. If you do that, and I think who was that 13 for the Wiseguys, Taylor Hunt, if he does that, he just needs to keep going, because they've got the unabated rule. If he's going unabated to the quarterback, they'll blow it dead and they'll just give him the yards. But since he paused, and there's your pass interference, guys. Since he paused, the refs were like, okay, well, I guess we're going to let him play on, because now he's not going to hit him as soon as he gets the ball, and then it gives him a chance for a pass interference there. So that's one. If you're going to do it, just do it, and only give them the short penalty as opposed to what they got there.
So it'll be a first down. They hand it up the middle, big hole, breaking tackles. Now cutting back the other way is Otis Odom. Odom going to be dumped inside the 15-yard line. That'll bring up a second down and about 6.
And Odom, he's the shortest guy out there on that field, but he's shifty, and you got to make sure that you get him wrapped up and get him down.
Now they'll throw the lob to the end zone, and that one out of play. Some hand fighting again down there, but incomplete.
Number 4 was your intended receiver there, and you were talking about the offense, and you were talking about Boo Smith, who I believe is number 1. 572 yards on the season so far receiving. Prolific pass catcher for the Goats.
A guy that's just doing exactly what he did last year. Defenses, again, open this time and hit at the goal line, and let's see what the call is. Touchdown. Touchdown Goats to open things up, as that was number 4, Demarius Washington on the touchdown catch, as the Goats dance inside the 5.
Demarius Washington just kind of put the corner in the spin cycle there, kind of set him up inside, broke outside, and a good ball by Trujillo, number 2, the quarterback for the Goats.
So the 2 here is Trujillo will roll his right, a huge hit in the backfield. Trujillo surveying, throwing, and that one out of play.
Just got rid of that one.
So it'll remain 6-0, and a great drive to open the game for the Goats. Tyler, what I saw there early on that drive was it looked like the Wiseguys were going to bring that pressure, and it worked until they got the offsides, and then the athletic ability on the edges really showed up there at the end of that drive for the Goats.
Yeah, it seems like the penalty kind of slowed them down a little bit on sending that pressure, but the Goats didn't do a whole lot whenever Trujillo didn't have time to throw it. The touchdown he had time to throw it. He kind of stood back there a little bit, had a chance to survey, and a little double move. Whenever you have time, you can put those double moves on, makes it easier to complete the pass. But then on the conversion, you get pressure again. He has to roll out, and there's nobody there. So it's something Wiseguys will probably come back to, try and bring that pressure on the Goats.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to just kind of see how the Wiseguys respond here on this drive. Obviously, probably in our inaugural season for the Wiseguys, the most maybe the most issues they've run into here early in the season, as obviously the big loss last week, and so we'll see if they can respond. That's the important piece. They were unable to respond. They got the game within 13-6 early, and then it was all Goats from there on. And so the throw here from number 6, Lorenzo Thompson, will be returnable from the 2. A nice cut across the 5, spins off a man as Crockett returns that one out across the 15-yard line, and the Wiseguys will start there.
And I think he spun off of his own man right there. I think if he doesn't run into, I think it was 22 Jamon Williams that he ran into, he might still be running a little bit. But being in the inaugural season and having some issues, the Wiseguys are still 3-3, which is tied for, is it 3rd in the league right now with the Goats. So even that difficult loss last week, if they can come back and turn it around, they'll be 3rd place alone.
Over the middle, nice throw and catch there. As Ambrose finds his man.
Troy Evans, I believe, 7. Listed as an athlete.
I know that's a big piece. We've seen a lot of Aaron Dilworth this year. Lou Dorsey's kind of shown up at times, but Ambrose looking for another reliable target. We'll see if Evans can be that guy. Now Ambrose low snap, and he just throws this one into the stands. And ricochet catch to keep it. That's your ball. No!
Oh, don't give it back.
Oh, you keep it. And we got a fan that didn't know the rules as that one got thrown back. He wants it back. Kid gets it on the ball.
Well, I guess that's better anyway. But the Goats, they sent a four-man pressure right there, so the low snap, one guy that didn't have anybody to account for him to block anyway, Ambrose just had to get rid of it quick.
So Evans splits out of the backfield. As Ambrose started to his right, now back to his left. Got a man underthrown, picked off. What a pick on the other end, as that's 26, Jalen Knox with the interception. And they're going to roll him down as he's going to throw a souvenir to the top section just over our heads.
See if that person keeps it.
Uh-oh, threw it to nobody, actually. There's no one in that section, and so had to roll its way back. But a turnover here early and not the response the Wiseguys needed.
Yeah, it was underthrown a little bit. You can kind of see Ambrose, he knew that they were getting close to that wall right there, so he tried to put a little bit on it. But they just weren't able to come back and get it and got undercut for a pretty easy pick right there for the Goats.
We got footballs flying everywhere right now. Now I think we're going to be set to play, but now this is where that defense has got to show why they're the league's best defense and make us stop and get the ball back for the offense here. So Trujillo dumps it off. That ball is incomplete as we do get a whistle, knocked down.
The Wiseguys only giving up 41.5 points a game, which sounds like a lot, but in the Arena League, it's a high-scoring league, so 41.5 points a game is not bad, and that's after giving up how much they gave up last week, so it was even better than that before that.
Well, in 57 and 48 the last 2 weeks, so Trujillo now just has to throw it away, finds a man, room to run up the middle, and just shy of a first down is number 82, Jamal Williams. And a fortunate break for the Goats. Somehow Trujillo found his man.
It's a little bit of the Goats' answer for the pressure that the Wiseguys are sending right there.
Oh, an unfortunate as Odom slips on the turf, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
If you notice, he tried to get back up. They have the same rules as the NFL. If you fall, you can get back up and run as long as you're not down by contact. He just didn't have time. That too many defenders close to him right there.
Yeah, that turf, I was walking on it during pregame. It's definitely a little slick and a little uneven in places, so we'll see how that impacts things. Trujillo on 4th down, looking left, tipped, caught, and knocked into the wall. Booth Smith on the catch. And he may be short, yeah. And it will be a turnover on downs.
That's one of those things where if you're an offensive guy, 4th down, you got to throw the ball to the sticks. You never want to throw it behind the sticks and hope a guy can make a move. Right there, you threw it 3 yards short of the sticks, and he wouldn't have anywhere to go, so you turn the ball over.
So as the Wiseguys come out here, I'm curious, you know, we've got a really dynamic quarterback battle when you look at the two teams. Trujillo obviously leading the league in passing, He's got a plethora of wide receiver targets. The one thing that's made Ambrose different this year, the 500 rushing yards. He's been a guy that's been able to really scramble around and take advantage of the new quarterback rules in the Arena League. And so I think it's important here to get things going with his feet maybe a little bit.
Yeah, Ambrose being able to run, it really opens up their offense, and just sending pressure makes it sending pressure makes it a lot more difficult, especially with the running lane. So whenever he has to roll out, he has to get outside of those hashes, which is the running lane. Then he can't scramble. He's got to get back inside those hashes before he can cross the line of scrimmage. So it's a good plan defensively by the Goats to just get him off of his spot to where he can't really hurt you with his feet.
That one intended for Terrell Brown. Brown's been a very reliable receiving option for Ambrose. 38 catches for 269. Now Ambrose rolling away from the pressure. And he's got Evans. He's touched down at the 15. I'm going to say the 16-yard line, so 3rd down and 4.
And he about got back up. I think you can see it right here on the replay. You get probably 3 fingers on his elbow that allows him to be counted as down.
So 3rd down and 4.
Ambrose has some time, and he's able to get it out. He went to the wall.
Off the wall.
But he does get the 1st down.
Brown a 1st down, new set of downs now for the Wiseguys. And it will be 1st and goal from the 10.
So you're able to, Ambrose is starting to feel it a little bit, starting to get in the flow, complete some passes, be able to move the ball on offense. That's big, just to get some confidence built back up after that first interception.
Now Ambrose in trouble, got him wrapped up by the leg, and he throws this one to the stands, incomplete. Good job by the official, avoided.
It was right for his face. Like, that's one of those looks like it was on purpose. You're going to give me a call next time, ref.
Some happy fans over there.
And the Wiseguys have got to figure out something. They've got to have a hot route, right? They're sending 4 guys very often, and there's nobody to block that 4th guy. So Ambrose has to be able to see that and know where to get rid of that ball because they're coming after him. He's got to get it and go.
Goats with an extra defender. The stick is hanging about 2 yards into the field right now. As Evans, the motion man. Ambrose rolling. That ball comes out. They're going to say incomplete, and a break, I think, for the Wiseguys that's the tuck rule as he was trying to hold on to that ball, but the arm headed forward, so it'll be 3rd and goal.
Bad snap didn't help that one. Trying to get it out hot, he had to run and go chase that ball down off the snap, so that makes it a lot more difficult to hit your hot route. But they're going to keep doing it. They're going to send 4 guys until you show them that you've got a way to make them pay for that.
This is where you've got to take advantage of Dilworth's athleticism. They've done it many times this season. We've seen some highlight plays, but you see Dilworth get involved. They're going to burn a timeout, and they will, as the play clock down to 0. So timeout, Coach Bones and the Wiseguys.
You're trying to figure something out. Who's going to be your guy? Who's going to be the receiver that steps up and makes it gives Ambrose an easy pass to get out of that pressure? But you're going to have to beat them on it, make them look silly for sending guys at you every single play so that they'll stop doing it. Then you can kind of get into your offense.
What we haven't seen a whole lot of either is them, they really work the running backs out of that, those sets. And it's a little different with Evans back there. They've kind of rotated through guys in the backfield in every game that we've seen. And now Evans, he seems like a guy, obviously listed as an athlete, a guy that you would think we would be able to take advantage of kind of over the middle in those 4 when they're rushing 4, but so far haven't been able to do it. We got a little, sack race of some sort going on.
They're in a cocoon or something down there. I don't know.
He rolled himself up into a sheet, or my kids would call that a burrito.
A manarito.
It is military appreciation night.
I think one person didn't ever even get rolled up.
I didn't. I don't think he knew what to do. All right, so 3rd and goal. Here we go. We are ready.
And Dilworth's in the backfield. Okay, they're going to motion him out.
Oh, bad snap again. Throwing Oh, knocked away. Good defensive play
Good
as
stop.
he had Evans open.
Who's that, 26?
Yeah.
26 for the Jalen Knox. Good job getting his hand in there, because that's a touchdown if he doesn't get his hand right there. Because he was running by, he was trailing him a little bit. Ambrose had time, gave the receivers a little bit of time to get open, and just missed him just a hair.
So 4th down now for the Wise Guys. Needing to score after the turnover on downs. Goats scored on their first possession. Ambrose, 6 to snap it. They'll put Dilworth in motion. Offsides. No whistle. They got to snap it. Now they do. And it may end up being, what are we going to get here?
Dilworth went after the guy jumped, but it looked like he got back. And there was a little twitch as well. We'll see what they decide if they caused him. Yep.
So it'll be a half the distance, 5 yards either way it goes, down to the 5-yard line.
Trying to get his microphone working, still not working, but the jump by the defensive line caused the offense to move, so you get the 5 yards. And then his mic started working there at the end. We've seen that in the NFL, though.
All the time.
That's every production you see those mics mess up.
You don't realize how much goes into that till you're behind the production side of it here. So, all right, 4th down, 5:31 to go in our first. It's 6-0 Goats.
And he's on the 5. So I don't know if Ambrose can run anymore. The 5-yard line's kind of that.
Nice move by Ambrose.
He's
Steps
going
up the middle, and give him 6 as Ambrose falls over for a touchdown.
There was a flag dropped in the back of the end zone. I wonder if he saw a hold or if he's going to call something on defensive holding on one of the receivers. He just dropped it. He didn't really throw it. Or if it's on the 5-yard line, does that mean the quarterback can't? That's another rule in the Arena League. When you get to the 5 or inside the 5, I don't know how it's worded exactly.
Oh,
you can't run.
Yeah, and that's what judging by the Goats' reaction. So that will be, let's see how they administer this penalty. I would assume it'll still be 4th down.
Okay. Okay, so there was an illegal run. Yep.
We'll do it all over again.
you get the booze, but it's in the rule book. 5-yard line and in, quarterback cannot run. And I started to say it before the ball was snapped. We're right at that threshold.
Well, and I don't know why you're booing. As a fan, you get to see more offensive fun here. You get to see
because
a little
they got the
fireworks.
touchdown. They were about, they're taking points off the board.
We're going to get points here, though.
Yeah.
Ambrose is probably wishing that they'd move it back about another
Can I get
tenth of an inch.
a yard penalties? Is where it's not touching the 5. Or can you just spot it a little bit where it's not touching the 5? Help me out a little bit.
Just get somebody to jump early here and you move you back 5. So they'll move Evans up to the line.
But you're going to see a 4-man or 3-man pressure this time.
Now Ambrose, there's some miscommunication between wide receivers, and they're going to have to burn.
Game or a timeout?
St. Joe's? So the Goats burnt a timeout there, if that's correct.
Interesting.
I don't know why they would have burnt the timeout seeing the – unless, now, maybe there is some strategy there to not allow them to get the 5-yard penalty. Because maybe Coach Bones isn't going to take these. They're going to let it happen, get the 5 yards, now my quarterback can move. Yeah.
Well, could you just decline it, though?
I would assume so. It'd be better than wasting a timeout.
Yeah.
Again, Military Appreciation Night.
An Army veteran somewhere around here.
Great crowd of folks that have, I would assume, made their way off the lakes today. The duck boats were full.
It was hot.
It is
Needed
hot.
to be on the water.
My kids have spent the entire last 24 hours pretty much in the pool. So. We'll try this again. 4th down and goal. Wise Guys from the 5. Dorsey lined up tight on the near side. Evans, Dilworth kind of creeping towards the line. Ambrose gets the snap, rolls towards the right, throws, finds his man, touchdown as they find Terrell Brown for 6. The Wise Guys have knotted it up finally again, 6-6.
And it looks like Ambrose, he's just going to be running for his life all night, and I think that's what the Goats want him to do. And there's not a whole lot else from the Wise guys that you can do, because they're sending 4 guys, and you got your 3 blockers most of the time, so you just got to get him off his spot. He's got to be able to make throws on the run, and made a really good one right there for the touchdown.
And this is where you need those athletes to make a little move in space. Now, obviously, you know, Ambrose threw the pick earlier on a play that was kind of similar, and they had a really well-designed play and just kind of underthrew it. And then what could have been a touchdown earlier if he just puts that up a little bit. So they'll try for 2 here. It's Ambrose, again, Dorsey tight to the near side. Dilworth, the motion man. Ambrose back to the middle, brings it down, turns around. We've seen this dance before. Now throws, backside, picked off. Chance to return it. And going to be dumped down as Dilworth makes the tackle to avoid that. We're tied at 6.
You think maybe he's going to run it. He threw it to the empty section again.
He must have somebody up, or he just wants to see people run through the stands up there. I don't know.
He's kicked that one. That's because it's 26 again.
Yeah.
Right? That's he's. I think that's the same guy that threw it up to the empty corner last time.
I'm going to give him credit. He's afraid to throw it in this area. He might hit all our production equipment.
Okay.
So he doesn't want to throw. That's the downside for these fans behind us who have been trying to steal our pizza all night.
Hey, it's good pizza, right?
It is. It is. We went a different direction with our friends over at Rocky's Corner. So. All right, so new game, 6-6, a good response this time. Even a little adversity on that drive as the penalty wiped off the touchdown to start. So a great response this time by the Wise Guys, and now we get to see the defense out there who just forced a turnover on downs on the Goats' last possession.
Yeah, good job coming back, tying the ball up, tying the game up. Now just defensively get Trujillo off his spot as he looks a little bit less comfortable whenever he's not standing back there without pressure.
Just missed the scoreboard. Oh, and there's a wall there. Going back for that was Otis Odom.
And there's people all in that corner, too. Maybe we need to make sure all the people on the field are behind the throw-off, maybe. That has been the best throw-off for the Wise Guys all year.
It was.
At least at home. And threw it out the back. They've struggled to make it to the end zone. That one was a bomb.
Well, the only problem with that is
it's okay. So if you throw it out of the end zone, so the landing zone passes the end. We've never looked that up because we hadn't done that one yet. So you can't throw it too far. That makes it a little bit more difficult then. That's why you don't see any touchbacks in the Arena League.
You see the center here. He's asking for him to move quick. Trujillo ready. Pressure coming right up the middle. Blocked up well, throwing it deep. A lot of hand fighting, and that one out of bounds, and good defense there by the Wise Guys.
Good coverage by Jamon Williams, 22 there. Better than, on the previous side, we didn't get our head around. We got the pass interference. He gets his hands there, but then he also gets his head around and is able to break that up. So really good coverage right there on number 4, who I don't know how tall he is, but he is tall and long.
Give the fans a little assist there, too. Uh-oh, got him behind the D. Good play. What a play by Crockett as he got him in the last second and knocks that one away and prevented a touchdown.
And that's Boo Smith, your Arena League MVP last year, that got behind the defense right there. But Crockett's able to – and Crockett turned around and said, that's on me. So he knew he messed up and got beat there, but he fixes it and makes it right.
A great recovery speed, though. So Trujillo drops, looking left side. He's got his man, Odom, pushed into the wall. And it'll bring up a 4th down.
Got a lot of people hitting walls early in this game right here.
Hey, give Chris Goodman and his crew a lot of credit, though, because the walls haven't moved
They're
tonight.
holding up, yeah.
So under 3 now as Trujillo and a nice play, caught his own pass, got his man, and he can't throw it again. Trujillo's got to take off, yeah. And there is a flag.
You see that in the NFL. They've tried to do it. You catch it off but you can't throw it again. You just got to tuck and run at that point. You know what? That's a great question, and I would want to know. After that, is he a runner now? Can he pass the line of scrimmage without being in the running lane anymore?
That's a good question.
After the ball was batted back down to him?
That's a good
question. Or is he
question.
still a quarterback? I wonder that rule. Who's the rule expert?
We got our officials here. We could just – maybe they'll know. But another turnover on down, so the defense steps up again and gets another stop. So a 6-6 game here with 2:44 to go.
13 that got his hands on it. Taylor Hunt doing good skying and getting his hands on that, forcing another turnover. See if the Wise Guys can take a lead. It'd be their first lead against the Goats this year, right?
Yeah, they trailed the entire time last week. Just what was a very tough showing. So the short field does not give the Goats an advantage, and now it'll be Wiseguys as Ambrose looking, and that went off the hands of Terrell Brown. Second down.
That one was a bullet, too. He put some heat behind that one.
A little behind him. And I don't know, Ambrose may have been more surprised that the pressure wasn't coming on that play, too.
He had time to hold on to it a little bit there. That's the thing, if you can get a quarterback to start thinking he's going to have pressure every single time, half the time you don't even have to send it.
So Evans, the motion man. This time they bring it. Ambrose just throws it up in the air, and that one will be a souvenir.
Yeah, off the bounce. And I'm wondering, and they made it, it looks like maybe they tried it a little bit that time, but they've done it earlier this year where you're kind of edge offensive line / blockers. As soon as the guy gets past them, they're turning around looking for the ball.
Didn't make the line of scrimmage, so it will be an intentional grounding call.
But that might kind of be one of your answers to the pressure is you kind of just get a hand on him to slow him up, turn around and be ready to catch the ball because he's getting rid of it now.
And you've seen a little bit of adjustment by the Goats here as they were kind of pinching that blitz off the edge, and now they're staying wider, and it's not allowing Ambrose to flow to be able to scramble out.
That's what you call exotic blitzes in the game, Steve, sending them from everywhere.
So Ambrose, this time a little more time to throw, found his man. Evans makes the catch across midfield. It's going to be taken down by Knox. And some extracurriculars over on the wall, but
I don't know how he ended up on the ground.
No. That's a good play. This time they do find Evans on that little crosser. And Evans
put it right on the spot right there. Good throw, and then he had time. He felt it, and sometimes they're sending the guy, sometimes they're spying the guy. They're telling them that you're not going to beat us running the ball. So you're going to have to throw it, but we're going to make you figure out whether or not we're actually sending the guy at you or not.
So 4th and 7, Dilworth, the motion man. Ambrose did not get around the blitzer, and he is taken down. And it'll be a turnover on downs as the Goats offense will come back out on the field.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to be able to step up, and you almost said it. You almost said he gets away from the blitzer. He was going to step up in the pocket and maybe even tuck it and run. But he was kind of a step late, and he kind of second-guessed himself whether or not he wanted to step up, and he just wasn't able to get out of there. And then he tried to – the thing about Ambrose is it takes a while to get him down. You know, shades of Ben Roethlisberger. You get hands on him, and he likes to throw the ball while you're still hanging on to him. He just wasn't able to get rid of it that time. I don't think he was holding it right for the pressure that time.
Yeah, it looked like he didn't have a great grip when he tried to kind of just flip it forward and made the right decision. But give John Gregory for the Goats a lot of credit there as he was able to hang on. So now Trujillo, big hit at the line on the blitz, throws it towards the wall. Nobody home, and it'll be 2nd down now for the Goats.
Looked like the intended receiver was the wall right there.
Yeah, it'd be, again, outside the tackle box.
And past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a goat.
No, nowhere near. Your closest receiver, Washington, was standing in the end zone. So 2nd and 10 as Trujillo. He's going to throw for Washington. Yeah, you're going to get a hold.
He got him around the waist, just a little tug to slow him down. But
Williams tried to hide it, but I could see it from here. You saw the jersey kind of fly out. You're going to get called for that one every time.
Sometimes, that happens all the time. You get little tugs by the defensive back that they can hide from the referee, but that one, they didn't miss it.
So 1st down for the Goats.
They want to go fast.
Yeah, I think they've found a little something with the athletes, maybe a step on those defensive backs for the Wiseguys so far.
Oh.
Snaps it early, and a nice play with Thel Carter Jr.
They snapped it on the whistle.
Yeah.
He didn't snap it on the go. He snapped it on the whistle.
That's going to do it for our first quarter of play. After a quarter, we're all tied at 6.
Oaklawn and Hot Springs is home to amazing weekends and unlimited possibilities. Is your Oaklawn having a big night at the tables? Or a day doing nothing at all by the pool? Is it great food and great friends in the Oak Room? Or complete solitude in the Astral Spa? At Oaklawn, it can be whatever you want. Plan your Hot Springs getaway at oaklawn.com now. Because your weekend and your Oak Lawn is waiting.
This is my Oak Lawn. What's yours?
This summer, get lake ready.
Welcome back to Oaklawn's Arena League Field inside Banco ZK Arena. I'm Steve Henson with Tyler Chenault here. Wiseguys and Goats tied at 6 as we head to the second. And it'll be second down and 10 as Trujillo gets the snap and avoids the pressure. No, he did not. And look out as he is thrown into our chain gang over there on the wall. And he'll be sacked at the 25.
Break a kid on the chain gang, too, about to lose an arm or something. You better watch out now. So in the break, I was thinking the offensive coordinator that's going to figure out how to deal with the pressure is going to be the team that wins.
Yeah.
Both teams are sending pressure, waves and waves at the quarterback. Whoever finds that adjustment is going to be the team that's most successful today.
So third down and forever as Trujillo gets away from the initial pressure, throws it over the middle. Is that picked? What a play if it is. And they're going to say interception as Roderick Chapman went down and got it. And now Chapman may be hurt, though.
Did he land on the ball? Is he grabbing like his stomach?
I think so. It's either that. He took a shot after by 6 here. Ooh, that's a tough shot, too. But he didn't get up initially like you would expect.
He sat up slow. But he was like grabbing like his stomach, hip area at first.
And that's where that shot came from. Number 6, Lorenzo Thompson, because he wasn't whistled dead, went to make the hit. And let's hope that Chapman is okay.
Then you remember the first offensive play for the Goats. He laid down for a while. So it may have been something that was lingering from that, and then that hit or how he fell, something kind of re-aggravated it and made it a little bit more difficult. So hopefully he's able to – he's walking off, grimace a little bit, but nothing that seems too terrible. Maybe he'll be able to continue on.
What a fantastic interception, though, there out of Chapman, who's had one heck of a first half. And so it'll be Wiseguys football. It's Ambrose getting set. And wasn't ready for the snap. Does a heck of a job to pull it down. Now just trying to get out of there, and he'll be taken down.
And not get the ball stripped away from him.
And let's go down to our third member of our team, Mr. Tristan Harlan. He's got something on the Goats.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, so I was chilling there next to the sideline for the Goats, and during that first drive, number 17 here with his jersey rolled up was pretty unhappy that he wasn't getting any calls, and he kind of moseyed near the kind of gate 7 area by the door, and his teammates were quick to pick his head up. So something to watch the rest of this game is just how the team communicates with one another.
Good stuff, Tristan. So it'll be Wiseguys second down. As Ambrose did get back to the line of scrimmage, we're going to get a delay of game, and all out of sorts here on this first drive of the second quarter for the Wiseguys.
We've had each team now has had a premature snap. Ambrose, they showed the replay a couple times. He popped that thing up about as high as he is tall. Lucky he was able to catch it before anybody got there to him.
Yeah, Ambrose was looking back at Bones for the play call, and then the snap came. So we'll do this again. Second down, 15. Ambrose, unique little throw trying to find Dilworth, but Bounced off a Wise Guy.
It looked like the Arena League version of a tunnel screen to Dilworth, but he was, I don't know, he didn't get underneath the blocks, but also even if he was underneath the blocks, the ball wasn't going to be on target anyway.
So third down.
If you don't get any yards here, you might see the forfeit of the ball that you can do instead of punting in the Arena League. We'll see. You don't want to give the ball to him down here on the 8-yard line.
No, unless you're Kevin Kelly. So now rolling right, Ambrose got his man. Dilworth makes the catch into the wall, and that is going to be right at the sticks. Needed the 24.5. Let's see where they mark it. He's not getting a great mark here at all. Oh, they backed it up a whole yard. So it'll
that
be
one looked like it hurt.
Oh, yeah. 4th and a yard now. Ambrose just going to run it right up the middle. He's got a first down and more. Broke a tackle across the 15 and hammered down at the 17-yard line as number 21, John Gregory, stuck his nose in there.
Maybe that's what you start doing. And we hadn't ran the ball yet. We've not had a design run yet, but if they're going to switch up where they send that pressure and they're sending some from the edge, just let Ambrose tuck and run.
So Ambrose looking left. Now over the middle, he's got Dorsey. Dorsey trying to fight for yards. He'll fall forward inside the 10 to the 8.
Use your running back there as a lead blocker and just let Ambrose go to work.
Yeah. So second down. And 5. So Evans, your motion man. He'll stop on the line of scrimmage. Ambrose are trying to get him to jump here. They will not oblige. Wise Guys will call a timeout.
Not a bad idea with the pressure they sent in trying to get, and they got them once. I don't know if they did it on purpose the first time that they got them, but they got them, and they twitched a little bit. They're just a little bit more disciplined that time not to come across. But Wise Guys starting to try a little bit of different things than what they came in with their original game plan, starting to move the ball a little bit more, and that's the thing. The original game plan at some point is not going to work anymore. It can be in the fourth quarter that doesn't work anymore, or it can be the first quarter as soon as the game starts. The teams that make those best adjustments are the teams that typically have the most success.
And this is two teams that really need to get some things going here over these final couple of games. This is the final game of Week 8. Duluth has moved to 5-2 in league play. The Ozark Lunkers sitting at second at 4-3, and then a whole log jam. The Goats, the Iowa Woo, and the Wise Guys all at 3-3. So an extremely important game. You got to keep pace with the Lunkers and then just hope some things fall your way to be able to host a home playoff game here in the inaugural season. But this is a big one. And so far we've seen it. 57-point outburst out of St. Joe's the last time, only 6 on the board. Dilworth, the motion man. They're looking that way. Dilworth, his favorite corner. One hand, and
did he catch it the second
time?
Oh,
it came out.
It came out once. I thought he caught it the second time. So, Steve, what you're saying with the standings here is the winner is tied for second.
Yes.
The loser is in second to last place.
Exactly.
In 5th place.
Yeah, it's a log jam right now.
It is a big swing whether or not you win or lose this game.
And when you look at the Week 9 schedule, the Wise Guys get the Iowa Woo. The Lunkers will play the Harbor Monsters, so this is the last game of the year, at least if I'm looking at this schedule correctly, for the Goats. Now, Ambrose could not get away from that pressure. Boy, let's hope he's okay. He hit his head hard on that turf. And Ambrose slow to get up.
And there's not a ton of cushion underneath that turf.
That was my first thought. You see it here on the replay. As Ambrose gets just, oh, boy.
That's what you had, number 8 for the Wise Guys. If Ambrose is able to see it, he could have just dumped that off right there to Dorsey whenever they sent that pressure, and that's something that they've kind of got to get back to. Ambrose
doesn't look
right. Seems a little cloudy.
Yeah. So Dilworth will go and mope. Dilworth was 3 yards across before, and they got to take a look at Ambrose. Ambrose is not in a good way right now, and you can see it. Keeps grabbing his face mask. If anything, you know he's still hearing some ringing. Again, there's not much pad to your point, Tyler, under that turf. And so
I bring a big 4th down right here. And he had a chance on that last play to dump it off to Dorsey, and I think that's going to be your quickest fix to the pressure for either team, not just for the Wiseguys, but just start doing the dump-offs to your little slot receivers / blockers.
Ambrose tosses it up and incomplete, but I think we're going to get a defensive pass interference here as a flag flew late, and yep, that's what we got.
Defensive.
Oh, no, they pointed at the Wiseguys. This may be OPI.
I tell you what, after every play, there's.
That is on the defense. Okay.
There's a little bit of jawing back and forth between maybe number 8 for the Goats and number 6 for the Wiseguys. They're just kind of, and I think that's how we had the guy. 6 was the one for James for the Wiseguys. They ended up on the ground earlier, and I guess it was 8. They've been in each other's face. Something to keep an eye on, a little battle brewing right there.
Well, you got to think some things probably bubble. You get beat 57-13 a week ago, and now you got to turn around and play each other again.
You play the same team back to back. Yeah, there's some stuff that remains after just a week.
It's usually why you try to keep those schedules a little more separated when you're playing them twice in a season. And so, 1st and goal now after the pass interference. Big break for the Wiseguys. See if they can take advantage. Showing pressure. Dorsey points it out. Dorsey's being held. They try to throw it there. No flag. And now, Tyler, you're more of a rules expert here than I am on this, but you watch Dorsey coming off the line. Part of the issue is they're wrapping them up off the line, and I don't know if that's, I guess maybe within the line of scrimmage you can make that play, but.
Yeah, I mean, you've got, look at the NFL and all, you have your 5-yard window, right, for contact, because I guess you can argue defensively, well, I thought he was trying to block me type thing, so I was just kind of hand fighting with him. So it's tough. You got to be able to get easy releases, and they're not going to make it easy on you.
So 2nd and goal, Dilworth, your motion man. Ambrose, pressure coming, throws it up, looking for Dilworth. Dilworth, oh my gosh, who's got it? They both go over the wall. Get him 6! Oh, Aaron Dilworth does it again! Wow! And Ambrose just took out the booth next to us. Ambrose just tackled our booth over here, the Spa City Therapy booth. But look at this catch by Dilworth. They're fighting both of them. Oh, my goodness gracious, Aaron Dilworth. He does it again.
I mean, it looks like it right before they fall behind the wall. It does look like Dilworth pulls that ball out of the hands of Ryan Martinez. And Martinez stands up and says, I have the ball. But at that point, the ref had already made the call, so Dilworth let go of it anyway.
Wow. We'll talk about it in a minute. Tristan may want to come over here and have a chat with the fans in the Spa City Therapy booth. And a flag.
He had a twitch. I don't think it was the motion guy that time. I think it was the outside receiver had a little twitch of the foot.
We may need a doctor. I'm telling you, Ambrose dove head first into that booth and took out the guy in the red shirt.
Does
there.
He's
got to know
him, right?
Because, I mean, it was – he beelined for it, man. I don't know what that was.
I guess we need an Ambrose camera just so that we can see if that happens again. They're talking about it.
He took them all out. All right, so they'll try the 2-point conversion again as Ambrose drops, looking over the middle, and Evans bobble caught.
Off the tip.
Wow.
Concentration. That's great concentration right there by Evans. And he's dancing on them now, Steve.
There we go. So Evans now getting some energy in this place. 14-6 Wiseguys. And, boy, that scoring drive had everything on it. The great catch by Dilworth, the Evans bobbling catch, and, of course, Ambrose getting to know the Spa City Therapy folks.
It went right through Jalen Knox's hands right there. You got GM Chris Goodman over here trying to figure out.
I don't know. That was wild. I'm not sure what that was about.
I wish I would have seen it. You yelled it, and I'm looking for what box. Because it's all on the other side of the field.
I just saw the 2 in the fly. And I had no idea why he did it, but he did. He landed the gentleman that just put his phone in his pocket here right on the wall. He landed on him, and they just de-tackled them all.
Huh.
Tables went down. on the wall.
We're trying to see if we can have a conversation with the guy that's in this box over here.
As we wait to finish up our game here.
Oh.
And, we're going to go down to Tristan Harlan here in just a minute, our sideline reporter. As we wait for the throw-off here from DeWandrick Crockett.
They got a photo op over out here now. He's famous at this point.
Crockett getting a thumbs up. They're ready. It'll be Odom if he gets a chance, and he will from a knee. Out of the end zone, looking for space. Chase down. Ball's out and picked up. No. Odom got it back somehow.
Tried to scoop and score, and he just missed it.
What a play. Let's go down to Tristan Harlan, our sideline reporter. He's got the gentleman who was just tackled by our quarterback, Mr. Ambrose. My first question is, do you know Jordan Ambrose?
So our first question for you, sir, is do you know Jordan Ambrose?
I do. I do know Jordan Ambrose. If you know him, you love him.
Yes.
He's a great guy. He's been saying all week he's going to do that. We provide their PT for him, spot city therapy, and all week he said, I'm going to jump over on the first touchdown. And it took him 2, but he still did it, and he's pretty graceful about it.
Ask him if he needs some therapy himself now.
So I'm guessing now the therapy's going to be free?
Absolutely. Yeah, we support these guys. I don't need therapy. I'm the one who needs it.
He might need it now.
Quick little plug for the therapy and all that.
Spot City
big
therapy.
hit.
So we've got 3 locations around Hot Springs. Treat the guys, and we'd love to treat everybody else.
Well, thank you so much, sir. Glad to see you're okay. Steve.
Thanks, Tristan. Good job.
That's good stuff.
I'm
glad the answer was yes, I do know him.
He had to. I mean, there's no other, unless he didn't like him. So Trujillo's a lot of room up the middle. He'll take off. And I tell you, Tyler, the hit was great by Crockett, but it was almost like they were both like, should we hit each other there for a minute?
Well, Trujillo's like, I prefer to throw the ball, but I have to do this to get some yards.
And Trujillo, nice throw as he somehow finds Booth Smith, but Smith is corralled. And let's see, it'll be 3rd down, or do they get enough? They're going to be short,
so.
or 4th down, sorry.
It is a good tackle to get him wrapped up right there, just short.
And it is 4th down. 4th and looks to be about 2. They need the 15. Quick snap, got it, but he's short.
Ooh.
The ball is short of the 15. And if so, it's going to be a turnover on downs.
It's the stick's laying down.
Oh, that's right, they
so
took him down
it's
inside.
the knob of the stick, not the – it's tough to tell because they're not going to stand there and hold the sticks up right here because they're going to get smushed. So you just kind of judge it.
Now Trujillo, there's a hold. There's the flag as Trujillo just throws that one away.
Here comes something else for this little area right here. They're getting bullied.
Listen, if you're going to come to a Wiseguys game, get you one of these booths down here. It looks like there's one maybe not sold down there, but they are loaded up.
There's about 700 people in this one booth right here. I feel like that booth had a smaller one earlier, and they flipped them because they have so many people.
Hey, so okay, so we had a roughing the passer as well. So we'll offset, we'll start everything over. I just realized, though, the other box they took out was actually the owners of the Wiseguys. Whoops.
Well, I guess we know they're not going to be too mad. Like we don't have to worry about any lawsuit, I guess.
No doubt. Now Trujillo threw it behind his man. He's looking for Washington.
They're going to call and complain about themselves.
Yeah. Well, that was the first place GM Chris Goodman went, was right there with Tate.
He had to go check on his owner now. Absolutely.
I do want to say happy belated birthday to our guy Chris Goodman. Yesterday was his birthday.
What is he, 86 or something?
Yeah, somewhere in that age.
He
probably
looks
feels it after this season. Now Trujillo looking, pressure from his blind side, and Booth Smith dropped it. Wow.
Behind him a little bit, but it really looks catchable for sure.
Yeah, that is not something you expect to see out of Booth Smith. That is not much, man. That's a catchable football.
That's a great angle right there. You can see it. It's one, and he knows it. He knows. I definitely should have caught that one.
So 4th down again. Well, 6 says 3rd. I believe that's correct. I think we went one ahead, so I think it's actually 3rd down.
You're just guessing at this point.
Booth Smith doesn't look like he wants to play football. They'll throw it deep for Washington. Through his hands, incomplete. So now it is 4th down.
Good coverage right there. Zeno Hannibal Now, Zeno, he's the one that tried to scoop and score the fumble on the throw-off, and he just missed it and gave him the ball. So good job by him making a play right there, bringing up 4th down. They might surrender the ball, which is a punt.
That is what they're going to do.
Yep.
And probably the best decision. They've been stopped on 4th down on every attempt tonight.
They want to make them move the ball a little bit. Yeah, for sure.
4.5 to go in our half here. But, you know, what I saw there, and I don't know if Smith is not feeling well, frustrated about the drop, but on that next play, he was lined up with Rathel Carter Jr. in front of him. Maybe he's tired of trying to block Rathel, but
that's probably part of it.
At the snap, nobody really moved, and Carter slapped the shoulder pads of Boo Smith, and Boo just kind of stood there, and then he shoved him. He didn't even try to block him.
He's saying, Coach, get me out of the slot. Let me go play on the edge.
Yeah, Carter's a guy. He's a nightmare. You see him all over the field.
This is a big possession for the Wiseguys. 4 minutes. You can chew the rest of this clock down, get another touchdown, hopefully, and really give yourself a 2-possession lead going into
he's got
half.
him. Instead goes underneath to Evans.
He caught it.
Terrell Brown had broken. I like the design of the play. Evans kind of broke it down, and then you had Brown over the top. He could have taken a shot, but a good decision by Ambrose.
Evans has had some really good contested catch, and that's a good ball by Ambrose. It looks like Evans had to go really far for it, and he missed him, but he put it to where only Evans could get to it.
Evans gaining more and more trust out of Ambrose after the 2-point conversion catch. So Dilworth, Evans in motion. Ambrose in trouble, gets away from it. A lot of room, throws it, wants Brown, and tipped at the last second. A great play by Knox, and then off the shoulder pads of Terrell Brown.
I thought Ambrose was finally just going to tuck it and run right there once he got away from it. But I expect to see the Goats try and go back to that pressure package to try and get Ambrose uncomfortable again, because they've moved the ball a little bit now, and he's starting to feel a little bit better. They're going to try and make him uncomfortable like they did at the start of the game.
3:18 and counting left in the first half. Again, a reminder, the clock runs continuously in the Arena League outside of once we get inside the 2-minute. So Brown will be your motion man on this play. Ambrose stepping up, tosses it out to Evans' relief valve. Evans got to make a man miss, knocked off the wall, no whistle, and give him 6 now. There is, okay.
There's the whistle. He was just late on it. He barely touched it, but he touched it. Now, you can touch it as long as you're not forced into it, but if you're forced into it by a defender, then you're down. It's just a late whistle, but there's that little dump off. You got a guy that in there that can block, or he can kind of get a hand on and just get out. And Ambrose is able to hit it there, and Evans is able to make a play. Evans working on a player of the game so far, if you ask me. I don't know, Dilworth's one catch by Dilworth might be player of the game just for one catch.
Yeah, but I mean, Evans answered it with the 2-point conversion. This ends up a 2-point game. You got to give it to Evans, right? Dilworth, the motion man. Ambrose looking for him. He's got him, his corner over there, and tipped. Whoa, nearly brought in again. Knox tips it out of there.
Tell you what, had Dilworth not jumped, now I know he's jumping because he's anticipating, but had he not jumped, he would have been able to catch that one easy off of the tip.
See it on the replay. It would have fell right into his hands. Well, we had a hold on the Wiseguys anyway, so wouldn't have mattered as they'll back it up. So
all that for nothing, huh?
On the bright side, it gives you 3rd down over again. So that'll take us to our 2-minute warning.
Trash your old RO. Score a touchdown with a new smart system.
Upgrade now to an Aquasential Smart RO system and receive free standard installation.
This season, gear up with EWB Co., your go-to for camouflage and outdoor apparel, built for the hunt and beyond. Shop now at www.ewbco.shop.
Ricky Dean's is St. Joe's headquarters for family fun. Test your skills at mini golf, swing in the batting cages, and reach for the sky up the rock wall, all while enjoying a cold beverage and food. Only at Ricky Dean's, the fun place to go in St. Joe. All new, all fun, all affordable, nowhere else local. Your family will find a whole new world of fun when you enter. Come visit Ricky Dean's, the fun place to go in St. Joe.
Have no fear. Fiber Fast Speed is on the way from your local United Fiber experts. We're here to help every step of the way. With lightning fast speeds, you can stream, game, and connect with confidence. Experience the United difference for yourself today.
All right, welcome back. As we are ready for our final 2 minutes of the first half. Steve Henson with Tyler Chenault here on the Arena League Football Network. Wiseguys facing I believe it's third down. Ambrose in trouble. Somehow found Dilworth. And pushed into the box. And so now it should be fourth down.
Hey, that's good. You're able to make your fourth down manageable, right? You don't want to try and get it all in one play, knowing that you've got time.
I'm not sure how, but it's second down.
Oh, I don't know. We don't. Like I said, we're just guessing.
It is second. I'm watching our official now, so it's second down. It's Ambrose going to run right up the middle, designed to run, but a good job this time as the Goats defense squeezes that one down. It'll bring up third down.
Gets a few yards there. Number 2. Jordan Ambrose.
If anything, if you're the Wiseguys here, right, you're getting the clock down. You're making sure the Goats don't get the ball back. Now with 1:30 left, you just got to make sure that you put the ball into the end zone to finish off this drive and finish off this half on a positive note.
So 1:20 to go. It's Ambrose on third down and 11. Dilworth, your motion man. And found his man, caught. That should be a first down as Evans brings it in. And checks on the kid that he took out. Great job.
Better give him that
ball. Give him the ball, yeah. And he did. Great job.
Number 7, Troy Evans. That's good for Wiseguys.
That's the danger of being on that wall. Those kids over there all checking.
He's just checking his elbow.
Got a few new scars. That's a story to tell. Wiseguys now into the Bud Light red zone. It's Ambrose with Evans next to him. And they'll fake it to Evans, looking for Dilworth in the Dilworth corner. And Dilworth, got tackled into the wall.
And he's asking him, hey, man, why'd you do that? What are you doing that for? Just let me catch the ball.
Dilworth said, I would have had another one. So Martinez, I believe that's that number bunch. I think that's a 5.
Yeah. I think what he was saying is, I don't want to be another poster.
Yeah.
I don't give you a chance, big dog.
Yeah, Dilworth's made plenty of posters here. Said we're going to have to get something up over there to rename that the Dilworth corner.
It always seems to be that one,
right
too,
there. Yeah, that one down here where he caught it and then took the ball out of the bucket.
You know, all the corners are still like black pads. You know, they could do something with each of those corners for Dilworth.
They should.
The go up and get it corner, maybe.
Now Ambrose on first and goal, hands it away. Evans, big hole. Give him 6 as Evans into the end zone for a Wiseguys touchdown. And with a minute to go in the first half, it is 20-6, Hot Springs.
Well, when you hadn't ran the ball a whole lot in this game, once you do decide to run it, they're not going to be that ready for it. So right there, just a few yards to go, looks like Ambrose kind of rated a little bit, gave it to Evans, just kind of easy off the edge right there, walk into the end zone, or he kind of hopped into the end zone.
Let's see, they're going to go for 2 again.
The Wiseguys are keeping their record alive of revenge games so far, assuming this holds throughout the rest of the game. But they lost here was it to the maybe it was to the Lunkers that they lost to.
Yep.
And then they went and played at the Lunkers, won that next week, and they just lost to the Goats last week, and now they're up 2 possessions this week in the rematch.
Brown, your motion man. Ambrose rolling to his left, and he just pushes it out of bounds.
I don't even know what happened. I don't even know if he pushed it or if it got knocked out of his hand.
No, it was that kind of the shot
Okay.
put throw. He just tossed it out of there to avoid a turnover. And maybe a new souvenir, but either way, 54 seconds to go in our half, and Wiseguys lead 20-6.
Yeah, so number 8, Jalen Jordan for the Goats. He was the guy coming off the edge right there, and he was the guy that Ambrose had to make wrong. He was coming off free, and Ambrose just held it long enough to make Jordan have to second guess, and then he gave it to Evans for the touchdown. So that's in a read play like that, there's one guy you have to make wrong, and you just have to be able to hold it and stay in there long enough to make him wrong so that you can then get your positive yards.
You know, Tyler, I had a feeling coming into this game when we got here yesterday, getting set up, that the firepower was going to be here for the Wiseguys, because there's a lot of firepower on the other side of that wall. The Hot Springs Gun and Knife show's in town. And so I'm glad that we brought our firepower as well.
How long have you been thinking about that?
All day.
Everybody listening can't tell. They think that sounded like it just came to you just now. He didn't put much thought into that one.
No,
it seemed
none.
like.
So Crockett looking to limit Odom in the return game again. He's done it all day. As Crockett's throw, Odom about midway back in the end zone. And Carter had him, gets some help from Hunt, and they'll dump him at the 9-yard line after forward progress, but another great job in the return game there for the Wiseguys.
Carter got him just enough to be able to let his help get there for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are one of the lucky members participating in the halftime.
So now 47 seconds. The Goats are going to try and put some more points on the board. Make it a 1-possession game before half, so you need the defense now to step up just like the offense just did. If you're the Wiseguys, to keep that 2-possession lead in the Goats, they need something going into halftime right here.
Now Trujillo trying to get on track. A lot of room as he runs it up the middle. Trujillo breaks the first tackle, and he'll be dumped. A great gain there before Crockett brings him down.
You can tell Trujillo is just not as comfortable running the ball as Ambrose is for the Wiseguys. So if you're going to make him beat you, make him try and do it on his feet a little bit.
And Trujillo again, this time Wiseguys back in coverage. He just dumps it off to Booth Smith, a good block. Now Smith trying to make something happen, and Crockett shuts it down as he is shoved into the wall. A little help from Darren Primes.
Good tackle by Crockett. Booth Smith was getting ready to put a move on, and Crockett he stayed in his spot. He kept his spot. And was able to get him wrapped up and make a good stop right there to keep him from going, because now you're at 15 seconds with a lot of field left to go.
It's a timeout, Goats. Make sure you join the folks over at Fan Club for the halftime show, Riley Underwood. It's an entertaining first half, and I got to believe if Tristan Harlan gets a chance to talk with Coach Bones on his way out, that this was probably the defensive effort he was hoping for last week. And so,
yeah, this is a team that has made their name off of defense all year. I mean, you said it the first game here in this arena, the inaugural game for the Wiseguys, that you expected to see a lot of scoring, and then we didn't, right? And we thought, oh, that's weird. This league, there's a lot of scoring. But turns out we didn't see that because the Wiseguys so far statistically have been the best defense in the league. They're a team that's trying and hold you on offense.
And it's interesting because it seems like when they go on the road, they score a lot of points. But then they come in this building and they play really good defense for these fans. And so maybe tonight they're trying to put them both together, 20 in this first half. Washington, the motion man. Trujillo wants Smith, and he's got him. Oh, my goodness.
Dropped it and opened the door.
Smith drops another one. Would have been a sure touchdown.
They closed the door where Wiseguy couldn't get back on the field.
Yeah, they got to fix the rug, too.
You got to do something. I mean, that was right in his hands, a great ball, and
wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's 2. And Hannibal.
They're not fixing the field either.
No, they don't care.
When that camera pans down there, you'll see what we're talking about. Just look right back where that door was.
Where Hannibal went through it. Washington, your motion man. Trujillo 7 on the clock. Rolling, slips down. Let's see if they'll try. They will. Coach is asking for the last timeout, and he gets it.
Yeah. He
So
got one play.
Trujillo struggling with this turf as well. Seen that happen a couple of times to guys.
They're just making him uncomfortable. We talked about it with Ambrose. First quarter, Ambrose was uncomfortable the vast majority of the time back there, and he could see how it affected him the entire time. Now Trujillo is uncomfortable, and you can see it's affecting him right now. Now, the play before that, he threw a beautiful ball that we don't know how Booth Smith dropped it. But that's another thing that can kind of get in your head as a quarterback. I'm going to give a good ball, and it's not getting caught. What am I supposed to do now?
Yeah, you can see, you wonder if he'll try to target Washington a little bit more. Washington's been a little more sure-handed for him so far for the first half. But, and you never know. You get a team that goes on the road. I mean, I asked Chris Goodman yesterday when we were in the building getting set up, what happened last week? And he's just like, it was just one of those weeks, man. Like, nothing seemed to go right, and it translated on the field. And so you wonder, as you watch Booth Smith, 2 drops, the questions on the blocking earlier, is this team maybe in their heads a little bit right now and frustrated with
doesn't seem to be going right for the Goats this game.
Yep. So here we go, final play, barring a defensive penalty of the first half. And actually they're going to snap this deep to Trujillo. Interesting formation. Trujillo just threw it up. It's going to be intercepted. Oh, get up, you can run. Chapman can return this. 25, 20, and tripped up losing his shoe. And so a fun end to the half. I'm not sure what Trujillo was doing there.
Washington acting like he got held.
I'm wondering if they were trying to set up some sort of like hook and lateral type play just out in the open field. They wanted Washington.
In the quiet moments before dawn, champions are made. Every fan, every athlete, every moment counts. It's not just a game, it's a passion that unites us, drives us, and makes us strive for greatness. Greatness is wherever fans connect and call home. We believe in the power of the community. We believe in turning passion into action. We bring fans closer and transform loyalty into unforgettable experiences. Join us. Make every moment matter. Fan Club. Get your fans in the game.
Unleash your inner Kong in Donkey Kong Bonanza. Rated everyone 10 and up. Only on Nintendo Switch 2.
Well,
Jump Psychological Assessment in Progress. Subject 003, Jonathan J. Kabongo, 28, Tactical Fitness Trainer, Toronto, Ontario. Confirmed.
What will follow is some simple word association. For example, I might say strength, and you might say
rest.
Speed.
Practice.
Defeat.
Unbannable.
Clever. Pressure.
Peace.
Greatness.
That's the spot.
Hey, yo! A pizza for happy campers?
Every second counts. On the field, every player matters. And in our communities, every person deserves quality care. That's why Healthy Connections is proud to be the official medical provider of the Hot Springs Wiseguys, supporting the team and you. From the exam room to the end zone, we're here for your health, your family, and your future. Visit healthy-connections.org or call 888-710-8220. Let's go, Wiseguys!
Oaklawn and Hot Springs is home to amazing weekends and unlimited possibilities. Is your Oaklawn having a big night at the tables? Or a day doing nothing at all by the pool? Is it great food and great friends in the Oak Room? Or complete solitude in the Astral Spa? At Oaklawn, it can be whatever you want. Plan your Hot Springs getaway at oaklawn.com now, because your weekend and your Oaklawn is waiting.
This is my Oaklawn. What's yours?
This summer, get Lake
fewer groans getting out of chairs, and spontaneous touchdown dances. Because even wise guys need a little TLC. Spa City Therapy, getting you back in the game.
Immediately has to give it to Martinez. To enter on his end zone.
That's a face mask.
That is a face mask, and the flag is down, and Martinez is running with it. Gets a block. Gets another. Hey, Martinez!
If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Jason Terry. Whoa. Rich and Millie cuss a Lambo. Known to keep the baddest bitches on commando. Every time I'm in my trap, I move like Rambo. Ain't a neighborhood in Philly that I can't go. That's a for real. She said, oh, you rich. Bitch, I graduated, call me Big Fish. I got Lori Hurry on my wish list. That's the only thing I want for Christmas. I been had my way out here, yeah, no, that's facts. You ain't living that shit you said, yeah, we know that's cat. You ain't got that.
Have no fear. Fiber Fast Speed is on the way from your local United Fiber experts. We're here to help every step of the way. With lightning fast speeds, you can stream, game, and connect with confidence. Experience the United difference for yourself today.
Hey, it's Bob with Culligan Water. Your family deserves the best water, and Culligan is here to help. No matter the quality, no matter the source, if you want better water that's crisp, clean, soft, and delicious, Culligan can make it happen. We'll test your water, determine the issues, and provide you with a customized treatment solution to suit your needs. Contact Culligan today to receive your free water analysis.
Ricky Dean's is St. Joe's headquarters for family fun. Test your skills at mini golf, swing in the batting cages, and reach for the sky up the rock wall, all while enjoying a cold beverage and food. Only at Ricky Dean's, the fun place to go in St. Joe. All new, all fun, all affordable, nowhere else local. Your family will find a whole new world of fun when you enter. Come visit Ricky Dean's, the fun place to go in St. Joe.
This season, gear up with EWB Co., your go-to for camouflage and outdoor apparel. Built for the hunt and beyond. Shop now at www.ewbco.shop.
Trash your old RO. Score a touchdown with the new smart system.
Upgrade now to an Aquasential Smart RO system and receive free standard installation.
All right, welcome back to Oaklawn's Arena League Field inside Banco ZK Arena. I'm Steve Henson, joined by Tyler Chenault. And Tyler, that was an exciting first half, as we're going to get an opportunity here to check out the replays and all the highlights from our first half. But a big interception early there by the Goats. And of course, Ambrose doing his thing. Although that one didn't count.
It did not, but it looks good.
And so Ambrose and does find Brown for 6 there. And that would tie the game up. And the 2-point conversion attempt thwarted, but then the highlight catch by Dilworth.
That's it.
In the Dilworth corner, and then the great catch by Evans for the 2. And then Evans caps it off with another touchdown, this one on the ground. A 20-6 Wiseguys lead. And again, you said it in the first half, Tyler, we're expecting the offensive fireworks, but we've seen the defenses really step up. A couple turnovers there early for the Wiseguys, but really the Wiseguys defense has been the real story. Several turnover on downs. They've taken a couple away. Again, this is Trujillo, I believe, only 6 interceptions on the season, if I'm correct.
He's coming up on that number just in the first half. just making them uncomfortable. And we've had fireworks now, a lot of defensive fireworks, turnovers and stuff, as you said, and then a couple of them offensively. So you've had them, you just don't have a ton of points on the board. But a 2-possession lead for the Wiseguys, really on the back of that defense that has been their strength all year. We've talked about it multiple times. It has not looked like the strength the past 2 games. So you love to see them being able to come back and kind of get back on track.
Yeah, so Trujillo coming into the game, 69% through the air, 1,265 yards, 36 touchdowns to just 6 interceptions. And he's found it a struggle here throughout the first half of this ball game. Again, you got to give the Wiseguys defense a ton of credit, but a great job by them. And we're going to get a treat here in just a moment as I see our third member of our crew, Tristan Harlan, getting set up down at field level. And he's got Mr. Dilworth in the Dilworth corner. Tristan, tell us who you're talking to down there, obviously.
Yeah, Steve. So I'm down here with Aaron Dilworth, the man, the myth, the legend, and the man who we've kind of named this corner after for tonight. So, Aaron, I got to ask, how's the game been going for you so far?
It's been good, man. We had a game plan this week to come in and execute what Coach Bones put in front of us, and I feel like the offense and defense is doing that today.
So for the average football fan, we don't see the arena football style going over the walls and stuff like that. So, is there any extra protection you guys wear to kind of further not hurt yourself, I guess is the best way to ask?
No, I just pray. God protects us. God protects all my teammates. So I just feel like, we go out there and we just play ball, man.
Right. Well, good luck to you for the second half.
Hey, Tristan, hold on to Aaron for a second. Ask him if we should just go ahead and rename that area the Dilworth Corner.
So the guys up in the booth want to know if we should go ahead and rename this corner the Dilworth Corner.
Dilworth Corner, man. I like it over there. We're going to throw a lot of fades over here. We're going to try to score the second half the same way, so hopefully we get a couple for y'all guys.
All right, Steve.
All right. Sounds good. Great job, Tristan. Thank you. Tristan Harlan with the superstar Aaron Dilworth, who has really announced himself as a Hot Springs Wise guy. From week 1, we got to see it. He made a similar catch in that corner, except it was all one hand, doing a full flip over the wall. And so Aaron Dilworth has really become a fan favorite, and for good reason.
Yeah, if the Arena League doesn't have a highlight play award at the end of the year, they have their MVP and stuff, but if they don't have the highlight player of the year, they got to come up with one this year, because I've got the favorite right here for the Wise guys.
So we're ready for our throw off. It'll be Wise Guys ball to start. Crockett comes up, takes off with it. Crockett is hammered as he gets to the 19. A good field position here for the Wise Guys to get things going here in our second half.
I'll tell you what, Steve, for about a half a second, I thought he was going to break through there, and then he was flying and ended up on the ground. So
yeah, that hole closed real quick.
Yeah, it didn't last very long. But still a good return. Get out to the 20, almost to midfield. So not a bad return. Set your offense up good. See if they can't take a 3-possession lead.
Sorry, I was checking out the comments on the YouTube stream over on the Arena League YouTube channel, and Cringetown, that's cringeworthy, but good stuff. All right, so it'll be Jordan Ambrose at quarterback for the Wise Guys. Start the second half. Evans, the motion man. Ambrose in trouble. Ball's out. It bounced back to him. He lost it, and the Goats are going to recover in a turnover to start things in the second half.
Yeah, you could see that pressure from the start. They didn't have any receivers down here except for your kind of one lineman / receiver, tight end, whatever they want to call it in the league. And they had two guys, and they just made him guess, and he picked somebody, and he picked one, and the other one got in there untouched.
Yeah, Antonio Taylor was able to get to him and pop it out. Ball nearly took a fortuitous bounce right back to Ambrose. He just couldn't hang on to it, and right into the hands of John Gregory for the recovery. And now the Goats were looking at a tough situation, potentially being down 3 scores, and instead they've got a chance to cut this back to a 1-score game.
Huge swing right there if they can get something on the board right here. Huge swing.
So Trujillo puts a man in motion, throws to the right. Boo Smith makes the catch inside the 20. It's an extra little pitch out to the tight end. Breaking tackles, and now going to be dumped at the 15-yard line as they get creative to open the second half.
So there's you some wrinkles for the Goats. A quick pass immediately as the ball would snap.
Jamal Williams banged up on the play. It's like maybe
hand or something.
Like a stretch in the groin, or the way he's kind of trying to stretch that leg out. Doesn't look like anything.
There's your adjustment from the Goats, letting Trujillo get rid of it quick. And if you hit them with a couple of those, then you would anticipate they're going to slow down the pressure a little bit and get Trujillo back comfortable in the pocket back there.
Paul Williams still struggling to get up here. He's being tended to by the Goats staff. And now Williams up, jogs off.
Jogs off slightly gingerly, but not too bad.
A little limp on that left side. I think maybe
a hip, or I don't know. It's all speculation at this point.
Neither one of us are a doctor, so we should probably not speculate on injuries.
As much as my wife wishes I was.
Right. Every day. Trujillo throwing, and a lot of contact. Washington begging for it. Won't get the call, and it'll be third down.
Yeah, I mean, Hannibal, he gets turned around a little late. He never gets his hands turned around or anything. But, I mean, there's not a ton there. And he gets his head turned around. So, I mean, that would have been iffy. You'd have had complaints either way, whether it was called or not. I mean, you do anyway. Even if it's obvious, you still have complaints either way. But
so Trujillo finds his man on the little dump off. Crockett slipped, recovered, and throws him out of bounds, but it'll be enough for a first down for the Goats.
Throws him out of bounds as if there's an out of bounds.
Closest thing to out of bounds we got. Look, I'm getting ready for 100-yard field here real soon. We're a month away. Smith, the motion man, a little stutter step, got himself open, and this time he catches it. Touchdown, Goats, as Boo Smith gets the score.
See, and Boo catches that one like it ain't nothing. He had to go up and get it and contort his body and turn it around, and then he just dropped that easy one in the first half.
So big answer for the Goats after the turnover, the fumble by Ambrose. They march down the field for 6. Now they'll go for 1 as they wait for the right football.
A ball, any ball whatsoever. We just need one to throw.
So Trujillo looking over the middle, caught by Washington, and they got it.
Yeah. They got him wrapped up, but allowed him to turn around and get the ball past it. Oh, he just did the Randy Moss moon him. Did you see that?
Yeah, I didn't. I missed it.
He did the Randy Moss, pulled pants down and mooned the fans. And what was it that they called it? It was absolutely a disgusting act is what it was called.
That's right.
Hopefully y'all saw that one on the video. Hopefully the camera was still on.
Yeah, I missed that one.
I missed it. I missed Ambrose jumping into the stands. You missed the disgusting act. There's a little confusion. Looks like Wise Guys are missing somebody up. Here we go. For their throw-off return team.
Waiting on Terrell Brown to get out there.
Coach, I just needed a little drink is all.
It'll be Chapman ready to return. Thompson to throw it. Thompson has struggled a few times with these throws.
I think Trip Keeter's down there giving the throw-off guy a hard time in the other end zone.
Returnable from the 2. Chapman. Oh, got hammered by the
throw-off guy.
Yeah, they're not kickers in this league. Thompson with the tackle, and
you just got to be able to throw the ball 50 yards, and then you can go back and make a play. Which that's a lot for me. I don't think I can do that, but for actual athletes, it's probably not too bad.
You learn quickly what you can and can't do as you continue to go through that age thing. But it was funny. I was watching some guys down there in the end zone earlier today as they were setting up, and he grabbed a football, stood at the goal line, and I give him credit. He threw it about 48 yards, but he turned around and grabbed his shoulder and walked away and said, "Nah, I'm not doing that no more."
Can't do it again. Yep, you can do it once.
Got some chain problems. Now we're ready.
Credit to the chain guys. First time we've really talked about them today, so I mean, it's one of those things you don't ever want to get talked about.
I do love that they're using the stick as a hurdle, though.
They sure.
Our official said, "Forget it."
Just put it behind them. All it needs to have is the number.
Now we're ready. There's Ambrose away from the pressure. He's going to run this one as he tucks it in across midfield and hammered as he goes down at the 21-yard line.
He got hit on all 4 sides that time. Didn't know which way he was going to fall. But they didn't send the full pressure. They just kind of put an outside spy. So he said, all right, I'll just tuck it and I'll go.
So first down, 1st and 10. Again here for the Wiseguys, 12:06 to go. Dilworth headed towards his corner. Instead, Ambrose going to run again. Ambrose, a lot of room. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh!
He tried to.
Hammered through the gate. What a hit by Knox.
He tried. I wanted him to run him over and go score. He lowered his shoulder.
Look at this hit. Ambrose doesn't take hits like that often. He usually delivers them. Look at our guy Cam, the Cam man couples over there.
Tell Cam
catching
to
our
keep
gate.
the door closed next time.
That's another first down, 1st and goal. As Ambrose, he has taken a beating today, but just continues rolling down the field. 1st and goal.
He didn't shy away from that one. I'd give him credit there. Had he reached the ball out, he might have scored.
And a flag. We're going to get a delay a game. This is your moment. If you're the Goats and you want to decline it, you could.
It's your opportunity. Now Ambrose can run it.
Instead, they'll take the penalty. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Coach Bones will say, no, we didn't want to delay a game there. We don't want penalties, but maybe one of those moments where it's not a bad one because you open yourself up to more opportunities offensively now.
You got heavier backfield back there. All right, now they're sending Dorsey out.
Dorsey instead, and there they do. Ambrose, but a good job as the defense was ready for that one. Jalen Jordan in the backfield takes Ambrose down.
So able to get him off the edge, just couldn't get downhill quite fast enough. The edges are a lot smaller in the Arena League, so it's not like you have a whole lot of room to work with anyway.
They started to bring Kyle Lester onto the field.
They had the heavy package in for one play and turned away from that.
It did not work.
So, we don't like that one.
Evans motion. Ambrose rolls away from the pressure, and a good play.
Both Gates.
Knox again saves a touchdown. That's twice on this drive for the Goats.
Those Gates don't like. Maybe we need better locks on these Gates.
Maybe so. I don't know what else you can do, though. I mean, other than putting a full latch across it, which.
Guess that's part of it, right, though? Bust through the gates. Makes for a better show.
You see our Cam Couples and his dad over there. They're trying to figure out how to keep the gate closed. Ambrose has to pick up the ground ball. Rolling left, now the other way. In troubles. And now he's got to do something. Got to blow a whistle, and they finally do. And boy, Ambrose.
Yeah, people late. I think Ambrose was on top of 55's arm, so I don't think he was just going to hang out until he got his arm back. Maybe let's see how he lands.
There was Reynolds taking an extra break. He was trying to get that ball out.
That arm's underneath it. He's like, I can't get up till you get up.
He almost got the ball out.
Ambrose took his time getting up.
Ambrose may have been a little exhausted himself. The big run, the big hit, and he scrambled all night long. And now a 4th and goal from the 19-yard line for the Wiseguys.
And he was fighting for his life not to get the ball taken away from him there. Delay a game or timeout?
Timeout, Hot Springs. It's their first timeout of the half. So timeout, Wiseguys.
Seemed like maybe a little bit of confusion there might have caused that just offensively, making sure guys were in the right spots, doing what they're supposed to do, just didn't have enough time for it.
And you know, that it's always the question in the NFL game or any other level of football, but you know, what do you have for 4th and 19? What do you have for 4th and 19 when you have basically 12 defenders, because you got to get in the end zone here, which makes your 12th defender. You can just line up on the goal line and keep them out, and so
4th and goal from the 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah, that's a little different.
They had a similar situation earlier in the game. They were able to get a defensive pass interference call that gave them a first down. So
if you had that in your playbook, it's a good one to pull out.
give me the one where he grabs his jersey. Again, thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Henson, Tyler Chenault.
Oh, man. Ball just got moved.
Oh, it's 4th and 20 now. There we go. They fixed it. All right, so 4th down and 19. Got to get a touchdown here or a defensive penalty that results in a first down. Dilworth. Ambrose rolls right. Got away from his man. Looking. Back of the end zones. And Dilworth got it! Give him 6! Dilworth does it again!
Where's he going? Oh, he's a fan.
What a job is the ball skills for Dilworth to go up and catch that off of a little bit of a ricochet. You see the replay here. He's being bobbled and caught. What a job by Dilworth.
I mean, Knox about saved another touchdown. It came off one finger on Knox, and Dilworth catches it twice to score a nice touchdown right there. Then he jumps into the stands, and he's cheering on himself.
Clarence Taylor the third, last one over there trying to knock it away. So they'll go for one with 8:34 to go in the third. Ambrose to his left, all his receivers to the right. Ambrose is in trouble, can't run. Goes the other way. Ambrose got his man, and did he get it?
Did he cross?
Got it! The conversion is good as Travion James worked his way open, makes a great catch. Give Ambrose all the credit in the world. What a job by Ambrose to make that play happen.
I want to see where he catch. It didn't look like his whole body. Okay, he falls in. Yeah, he fell in because he's not out yet. So, yeah. Had he landed flat, he probably wouldn't have been in the end zone.
That's a heck of a job. You know, we go back to week 1 when we got to watch Ambrose play the line of scrimmage. And he'd get up to the line of scrimmage. We thought he was past it and just made great plays. And, again, knew where he needed to be. He put the brakes on at the 5.1 yard line, goes across the field, and somehow found James who had leaked out. A great job there by Ambrose and the Wiseguys offense.
Yeah, and that's classic Ambrose, just run around, make guys miss, and then make a play. And that's what he couldn't do in the first quarter. The pressure was getting to him too fast. He didn't have time to get free, but he did good that time, rolling out. It's interesting, and I've never understood why offensive coordinators do it, but making a quarterback roll out opposite of his good arm, like he's rolling out left, he'll have to turn his hips all the way to get a throw off. But he made it work that time. Now we got a cupcake eating contest.
That's what I'm talking about.
We could have done that if we would have got cupcakes.
Here. Yeah, I could have joined them at least.
Steve, you could have done the call for a few minutes.
I
went down there, right?
I'd have sure tried. So we're going to go down to sideline reporter Tristan Harlan as he's got Goats head coach Dorsey Golston the third. Maybe. We have mic issues.
Too far away. Well, he said, man, we got to put some points on the board. We got to stop them on defense, and that's kind of how we can win this game.
Yeah, it was something along the lines of, we got to turn it over to start. We're able to get more than one score.
We've got to fix our mistakes is probably something along the lines of what he would have said.
Had him at 4th down.
Got to clean it up.
Yeah.
Got to clean it up.
Got to play our game.
I think every single coach in the entire world, that's what they would say.
We just got to hear all that coach speak with SEC Media Days. So this one bounces inside the 5, and we'll go to the back.
Run away. They all start to scatter in the corner.
Y'all picked the wrong spot to stand. All right, so Goats' turn to answer here. They did a good job on the last possession answering, being able to get the score after the turnover.
The Goats' second worst field position of the game. They had one that was on the 3, now they're on the 5, so make them go a long way to try and get it back here with them one possession.
And again, you got to give a ton of credit to this Wise Guys defense so far. This is a Goats team averaging 57 points a game.
Most prolific offense in the league.
And they're going to try to go prolific. Booth Smith wide open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6, and that's an answer if you're a Goats fan. Touchdown. And it is a one-score game once again with just 7:43 to go in the third.
When you got a team down on the 5-yard line, one thing you don't need to do is let them get behind you and get a big play. Didn't do it too well that time. Just ran by him. Kind of caught the Wise Guys sleeping right there a little bit.
And you've seen it throughout. I mean, Booth Smith's had a step from time to time. They just haven't been able to get it to him. Now Trujillo in trouble. Being chased by Carter. Now finds his man Williams and breaks the first tackle. And now will be knocked into the wall.
Breaks the first, breaks the second, and then just kind of stands there and waits to touch the wall. He was like, I'm not getting anywhere else. Well, that's a quick answer for the Goats. Now they just got to get their defense to kind of pick it up right here. And not as if the defense has played bad. It's just they, giving up a few touchdowns and a couple big plays. 4th and 19. I mean, you can't give up a touchdown on 4th and 19. 4th and goal from the 19, should I say. Like, you can't, defensively, you can't do that if you want to win a football game. So they just got to get them in that situation again and do what you're supposed to do right there.
Start calling it 4th and Dilworth or something.
Might as well.
He just continues to bail out this team on big plays. So Thompson to throw it off. Chapman will be the return man.
Chapman's made us think a couple times he's going to bring it back.
Chapman's had a great game, too, from early on. And Chapman will return it from the 1. Got a seam and tripped up over the 20, and he may be hurt. He took it right in the thigh. Let's hope.
Was it the thigh or was it
somewhere else?
Thighs?
Maybe it was. Oh, maybe wrist. He's holding, yeah. Well, hey, he might be holding. I don't know.
I don't know. I can't tell, but it is close.
Something hurts.
It's close to something that's pretty uncomfortable.
So, Chapman makes his way off. We may need to go see our friends at Spa City Therapy.
They probably will. Their friends, it seems like, at Spa City Therapy.
So the offense back out on the field for the Wise Guys, looking to answer the one-place scoring drive from the Goats. This time they'll line up Evans and Dilworth in the backfield. And Dilworth will motion to the near side. And a direct snap almost to Evans.
I don't think it was supposed to be a direct snap, but that's just kind of what happened.
That's where it went, and they got a half yard out of it. So
Not great, I guess.
I got these two weird kids right by me. Could someone do crowd control?
You heard screams in the background. That's fine. Everybody's okay. It was just kids being kids. I heard it.
They're enjoying the game, I think. I don't know.
They're enjoying something.
Second down and 9. Dilworth in motion. Ambrose looking. And got Dilworth. Dilworth trying to break free. Boy.
Those legs were pumping. It just wasn't going anywhere.
Jalen Knox.
Where did his helmet go?
Oh, there it is.
Look, you can see the knee drive right here. He's just not going anywhere.
Got a lot. Jalen Knox has been a big-time player for the Goats in this one.
They call his name every other play.
Third and about a yard. As Ambrose drops, looking. He'll dump it, throwing deep, looking for Dilworth, and knocked away.
That one would have been really wild. He had two goats, one on each side of him right there.
It was Martinez that got a hand on that. 5:34 to go in the third.
So fourth and 1.
Yeah, fourth down and a yard.
We've just given up on the down marker.
They've not done it at all. They can't get back to it, I guess. I don't know why.
We got fans holding the sticks now, so they know exactly where it is.
Now Brown, Ambrose rolling left and tipped away, and a little surprised they didn't go draw there when Ambrose just get the first down.
4th and 1, you just want the 1 yard.
Yeah.
You can throw it later. Yeah, now you get a turnover.
I don't think they knew the down. You see, where are we going?
He's getting his towel. I think somebody
took his towel, yeah.
Yeah, 22's got
Yeah.
it. And then he threw it in there.
Oh, this is about to get, yeah, okay. Good job by Ambrose.
Just give up.
That could have got interesting.
Yeah, because he tossed it into his bench area back there. And if he would have went and tried to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a little surprised by that call, and I was looking at the reaction between Bones and Ambrose, and I don't want to.
They didn't walk off fast, like
Yeah.
they knew it was for. Like they didn't know that they had. Yeah.
Which, and now again, it's easy to. I mean, we've gotten confused because there's nothing in the building that tells you what down it is.
You don't have anything on
Oh.
this. Oh, he took
Got
it.
it, yeah. Smith. Oh, Hannibal lost it though, and the Goats may have got it back.
He loaf of bread carried it.
I was just about to say, boy, Boo Smith got that ball up there for anybody to take,
It
and
looked
Hannibal
like he
did.
was trying to, and then Hannibal carrying it like a loaf of bread on the new college football 26 game. That's an animation. You can carry it like that. I don't know that you fumble any easier on the game, but you definitely do in real life.
Well, we got one of those scrums you don't talk about what's happening in the bottom of right now.
It's
and
not
wow. Somehow the Wise guys are going to come out of there with that. This is a replay. You see here, Boo Smith's got the ball way up high. Oh, he was going to pitch it. They're losing it, I guess.
And then Hannibal's holding on to it with just his left hand. Good play by. Oh yeah, it's whoever knocked it out. So 12 and maybe 6, maybe Lorenzo Thompson for the Goats knocked it out. Maybe it was 6. I'm not positive on the number, but it looked like he was the one that first got it. But he's laying on his back and he grabs it with just his hand and up against his hip. You have no control right there. So if you're on the bottom of the pile, that thing's getting taken away quick. And it don't matter who got it. It's matter who has it once they empty the pile. Even though that's not how it's supposed to be, that's the only way you can judge it as a ref.
It was Rathel Carter, I think, who ended up with it. But Wise guys get the ball back. Oh, Evans drops that. What's this call?
And there is no call, but 22, the same guy that took Ambrose's towel earlier that we were talking about, now is kind of driving Travion James into the ground and holding him there, had his helmet off and all. So let's see what we're not going to see it on the replay. But it's been a little chippy the whole time, so nothing crazy that anybody's – oh, yeah, you can see it right there, in that replay. And then that's what everybody's booing about, where he keeps driving him into the ground after they went to the ground. That was a good camera work right there. And now you got a fan yelling at somebody right behind the ref, if he's yelling at the ref or a player.
Evans in motion. Interesting little – instead Ambrose cap it. Ambrose spinning off the guys over his head somehow down to the 20-yard line. Whoa.
Where did that come from? We just got a ball thrown
I don't know,
at
but
us.
it's mine.
Man, I can just hear it through my headset. There's some fans that ain't very happy right now.
There's something. Okay. So it'll be second down. Ambrose rolling to his left, and he finds is that Evans, who was down on a knee.
Yep.
That'll be a first down for the Wise guys.
Sat down and made a good catch right there. Literally sat down. He didn't just stand in the hole like they say when they say he sat down.
They say sit down in the zone. He took it literally there. So first and goal now as the Wise guys into the Bud Light red zone. Dilworth motions. Ambrose It's away from the initial pressure, still being hounded, and he just throws it away.
That might have went out the doors into the lobby over there.
Over into the tailgate.
And you got people running for the ball.
Oh, looky here.
I didn't think that kid had shoes on for a
Good job. He's from the Fighting Justin Moores of Poen.
A Poen Indian.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Surprised we haven't seen Justin Moore make his way to one of these games. He likes Hot Springs quite a bit.
He's too busy on the buzz. From home, though.
Yeah, or on his bus somewhere. So under 2 minutes now in our third. As the Wiseguys lead this one 27-19. Ambrose to his right. Back over the middle. That's caught. And it'll bring up a 3rd and goal.
Ambrose has just had to get used to throwing on the run today, and he's continuously gotten better and put the ball in good spots. Just makes it real manageable right here.
He's done a good job of throwing from the clinch. Just wrapped up and just getting it out of there.
Throwing from anything but from a clean pocket.
Yeah. Ambrose to his left. Wants Evans in. Did he catch it? Oh, boy.
That looked like it hurt.
This is, let's hope it.
Okay,
Evans
he moved.
Slow, and now he's up. That's one of the times when you're thankful that gate opened a little bit.
Yeah, because it gave him, it moved on him. That's one of those kids, football players, any athletes, if you do something like that, please move quickly so everybody knows that you're not. He sat there frozen for a second, and that's when everybody holds their breath until he moves a little bit.
Especially when you have that head-first dive. That's just a scary hit into that wall. And those walls, I mean, they're metal walls.
With some cushion on them, but that.
So Ambrose looking. Oh, he's got Dorsey. Dorsey turned late, and it's picked off.
Did he catch it?
Oh, he hurt his ankle, though, I think. Oh, Lord.
The way he landed.
Yeah, it's Antonio Taylor with the pick, but he landed really awkwardly.
Because it was, what was it?
Fourth.
It was fourth anyway, yeah.
Watch the landing here.
Maybe if you want to. Oh, it landed right on the wall. Like his foot landed, looked like halfway on the wall, halfway not.
Oh, boy. That's a tough one. You really got to hope Antonio Taylor's okay. It's just an unfortunate landing.
Great play, great break on the ball.
So they're going to
take a big, it's going to be a little more lengthy one here, I think.
Yeah, we're going to have probably a bit of a break as they're tending to Taylor. And let's just hope he's able to come off the field under his own power as they continue to tend to Taylor. We see some of the fans who've been able to grab themselves their free football. It made its way in the stage. You know, my 8-year-old Diesel got him one at our first game, and he sleeps with it half the nights. So,
is it your teddy bear?
Do you enjoy the Wiseguys, Diesel?
Yeah.
You enjoy the Wiseguys, Eiler?
Yep.
There you go. It's great family fun.
I like watching them jump over the wall.
Yeah. So it's safe to say Aaron Dilworth's your favorite player. Yeah.
It's big. It's pretty fun watching them jump over the wall. I can imagine that's probably his favorite thing.
It's pretty cool to me. I mean, it's probably my favorite thing. Yeah. Oh. Maybe. So they're still tending to Taylor. And this does not look good.
Oh, they're getting him up.
It does get up. That's.
And he's going to walk. He's going to put some weight on it. So
that is a great sign.
They took the shoe off. Or no, they didn't take the shoe off. It looked like it for a second. So that's good. Letting him walk on it. There you go.
Yeah, that's a great sign as Taylor does walk off the field with.
And he's got a little limp, but not really. I mean, not as bad as you would expect.
Oh, slowing him down a little bit.
He said, okay, maybe I'm moving too fast. Okay. Oh, he was showing him what he did. Like, that's what he said. Like, the toe caught the wall, but the heel caught the ground. So just coming down with that much weight on it, with it bent like that, probably was not comfortable.
It looked rough from the outset, but either way, it's a turnover on downs after the play.
No, it's an interception. Turnover.
Or, yeah, I'm sorry, interception. So it'll be Goats ball at the 1. And You know, Ambrose has got to let that ball go quicker. Dorsey's got to be ready. Dorsey was open, and it was the right decision.
The window is that small. You got to get rid of it now.
Trujillo got to get rid of it quick, and he does. Finds his man as that's Odom. Odom back across the field. 15, big block. Oh boy, yeah.
15-yarder.
Lord have mercy.
You saw that one coming 10 yards back.
He was set up at the 20 on the other side and was just waiting, hunting him. And that's the play they're trying to get out of football at all levels.
Even in the Arena League, yep. Because that's the one that you get your bad concussion. You get big bounces off of the ground from heads on those.
So it'll be first down. The penalty was, I guess, inside the 30.
It was inside the 20.
A huge hit by Washington, though. You should see it again. Oh, man.
The old guys like you will say, well, that's just football.
Old guys like, come on, man. And they're offsides free play. No, that's when they blow dead. To Trujillo, I'm just as frustrated, yeah.
The one from the first time, that one I would have seen blown dead a lot more than that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, contact. They touched the center. Okay, well, there you go. He gave his reason. I guess as long as you give your reason, right?
Well, that results in a first down on first down, because it was 1st and 4 after the penalty. So now it's 1st and 10. So trying to get the stick set.
Laid down, you mean?
The hurdle's in place. And now Trujillo ready for the snap. Trujillo looking, throwing, got his man, caught by Smith, and ripped down is Boo Smith.
Didn't have anywhere to go.
Good tackle there by Hunt, and that'll do it for our third quarter. So after 3, it's been a good one.
Arena, every second counts. On the field, every player matters. And in our communities, every person deserves quality care. That's why Healthy Connections is proud to be the official medical provider of the Hot Springs Wiseguys, supporting the team and you. From the exam room to the end zone, we're here for your health, your family, and your future. Visit healthy-connections.org or call 888-710-8220. Let's go, Wiseguys!
Oaklawn and Hot Springs is home to amazing weekends and unlimited possibilities. Is your Oaklawn having a big night at the tables? Or a day doing nothing at all by the pool? Is it great food and great friends in the Oak Room? Or complete solitude in the Astral Spa? At Oaklawn, it can be whatever you want. Plan your Hot Springs getaway at oaklawn.com now, because your weekend and your Oaklawn is waiting.
This is my Oaklawn. What's yours?
This summer, get lake ready.
All right, welcome back as we are back live, and I believe we just had a safety.
But there's a flag, too.
As we started play before before everybody else was ready, we started play.
Okay.
So we're going to get intentional grounding. So basically what happened, we had a bad snap. Trujillo had to chase it down into the end zone. He tried to throw it away, and there was nobody there, didn't make the line of scrimmage. And so
luckily, it looks like Looks like y'all were back to at least get to watch it. You shouldn't have any commentary on it. Let me see. I'm going back and.
We didn't know we were back, so we apologize.
Y'all got to see it, so that's good. That's great.
You didn't need my play-by-play. It was right there.
It was just silence while you watched it.
Probably was better.
Definitely. Okay, so safety. First safety we've seen this year.
It is.
At least in Hot Springs.
Not seen a safety in any of the games we've done. And huge, because now it makes it a touchdown and a field goal game, except you don't have field goals here, so it's a full-on 2-touchdown game.
I think you're just going to pull that one out every week, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll find a spot for it somewhere.
Got to find new material. Maybe next year.
Maybe. We got one more week. Unless we get a home playoff game.
Hey, got to win out.
A win here gets you headed in that direction, obviously.
We already have one win over the first place team, the Harbor Monsters.
All right. So Thompson throw it off again. We'll see where it ends up. Evans, the return man this time, and that one's going to go well into the stands. He's blaming his glove, I think. There's his arm okay.
He don't know. Where was I throwing it? Because he threw it all the way across the field, too.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even close.
It just slipped, Coach. I don't know what to say.
You know, when a kicker shanks one, you know, man, he got off the side of his foot. When you're throwing it off and you throw it that far off.
Do they have popcorn over there in their
maybe so.
In their little bench area, probably, maybe?
Maybe the Wise Guys crew slipped it in a little bat of butter before that.
Yeah, there you go.
Not that that would ever happen.
And they thought that the Wise Guys were just being hospitable.
Yeah, this is the
really
home of the mobsters at one point in time, so, you know, some things have happened here. So hand this one away to Evans. Evans spins away from a tackler.
Hasn't some things happened everywhere?
Yeah, but, you know, when you got Al Capone in town doing things that nobody knew because they didn't know he was here. And the history of Hot Springs is interesting.
Evans is not – elbow is not comfortable, but he's going to still play. It's already wrapped up.
Yeah. He's in a lot of pain right now, but he's not coming out. Is he trying to put it back in place? He can't even straighten it. That's
there's a big pad. You can't – I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it's not just wrapped up. It's a big cushion and stuff that's on you're just going to have to –
They were open over the middle. Oh, wow.
Just let it land, yeah. You can't throw it again.
Batted that one down.
Evans might just need a little break.
Yeah, he can't straighten it. Like, you see him try to straighten it all the way out, and he's unable to. So.
That's what you call toughness, though. That guy said, I ain't going out. It's going to hurt, but I'm going to play the play, and then I'm going to worry about it after the next play, and I'm going to play again.
The only problem is he's got to go to work tomorrow. Ambrose to his right, tosses it up. Dilworth got bumped off his route.
Yeah, not enough for anything there.
Like Dilworth going to break open.
No grab or nothing, just kind of – Dilworth just kind of tried to run past him, and he was just already there. It wasn't like you shifted or pushed him or anything. He just kind of in the way, which that's not against the rules, I guess.
So fourth down. I looked at Bones that time. He looked right at the official and confirmed fourth down.
I understand.
I was trying to find the third member of our crew, Mr. Tristan Harlan. I think his phone went dead on us, though.
He's taking a break.
Now Brown, your motion man. Ambrose steps up. Now tosses it. Got his man, Dilworth. 5-4, 3-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the – mark him at the 3. It'll be first and goal, Wise Guys.
You know, Steve, there's one thing that we've not seen a lot of watching the Wise Guys. We've not really seen Dilworth run with the football. Because typically he catches it and flies over the wall after he catches it. So we're able to see him actually go to work. Evans about fell right there.
He did. Ambrose got him. Terrell Brown. Touchdown. Wise Guys on what looked to be a busted play turns into 6 for the Wise Guys.
That was a clever one. I mean, you had just the read option again. Ambrose pulled it, and I think he really wanted and was supposed to run with it, but he saw Brown, right? I think it was 11, wasn't it?
Yeah,
he saw Brown leak out, and just toss it over the top to him. Good awareness.
But he was also, that snap was from inside the 5, so Ambrose wouldn't have been able to run anyway.
Yep.
Again, playing that line of scrimmage like he's done so well all year. So 11:28 to go, a 35-19 lead as they go for 1. Left side wants Dorsey, and that's a souvenir.
Put it on the wrong side of him. Put it on the wrong side of him.
And so it'll be Goats football, 35-19, as the Wiseguys have, at least to this point, returned the beating they took a week ago at the Goats place here tonight with a 35-19 lead here in the fourth quarter.
Stretching out a 2-possession lead, 11 minutes left, and that 11 minutes is a lot shorter than typically because that thing runs until the 2-minute mark. So it's not your typical 11 minutes in a football game.
Now, obviously, we've seen them score quick. Their only score of the second half was the one-play touchdown pass to Boo Smith.
Didn't take a whole lot.
But you wonder, I mean, you look around, and obviously the Wiseguys have some guys beat up out there, but I see a lot of hands on hips for the Goats, and you see a lot of guys really kind of rubbing legs and knees and different parts of the body to try to get through that pain for another 11 minutes. But we'll see what the Goats have left.
Yeah, the Arena League season is a long season just like any others. You start getting towards the end of the year, and you've got people that are banged up, people aren't very healthy. It takes a toll on you for sure.
So Crockett to throw this off.
And then when you hit a wall, that is even worse than getting hit by a person, probably.
And Odom waits
high.
for it. Yeah, it was. Good. Hey, oh! What a tackle by Taylor Hunt. He was hunting him. He got him. Big game catch for Taylor Hunt. It'll be Goats ball.
Listen,
inside the 5.
On the throw off, if you can get it high enough to where it doesn't hit the ceiling, but it's like a little pooch where you got time to get down there, that's just going to happen. Was it the glass shattering or something? the arena sounds are on point.
Now Trujillo quickly to Boo Smith, and Smith is corralled.
He tackled by a shirt.
Smith, they want to go quick here as he gets it back. Set at the 5, just across the 5. Trujillo, he'll run this one. Instead, pulls it back, looks to throw, wants to go deep, wants Washington, but couldn't get it to him.
Nobody could get to it. Trujillo thought about running, and then he's like, I would rather throw it. And then he got himself out of the running lane, so then he couldn't run and had to just try and let it go.
Yeah, that's a situation where you probably, if you're Trujillo, just tuck that and take off, get a first down. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. And what looks to be about right at 10. Now Trujillo rolling, throwing, and nearly intercepted as Vashawn Palmer
Did
went
somebody
up.
or two people just get hurt? They both landed really awkwardly with the legs intertwined. Number 4 versus number 4.
You see the landing here on the replay.
There's a flag.
Oh, there is a flag. Let's see what this call is.
Holding on the D offense, okay. I was about to say, the way that Rathel Carter was standing there, it looked like he thought it was on nil. He looked dejected a little bit.
So it'll be 4th down after they decline the penalty.
I think you got to go for it. If you're the Goats, you can't give the ball back with how much time's left. You got to go for it.
No, not the way this Wiseguys offense is rolling right now. You've got to figure out a way to stem the tide. Keep the ball on your side here. So Boo Smith will be the motion man as Trujillo waits, gets the snap. Looking, instead he'll take off. He's going to have enough for a first. He broke the tackle, and he'll finally be dumped at the 23-yard line, and a good decision that time by Trujillo.
Yeah, he hadn't done it a whole lot, and the times he has done it hadn't looked too comfortable, but he knew where he needed to get that time, and he took care of business. That's been a false start right there.
Trujillo again, room to run. A little pitch back to Williams. And Williams just shoveling guys off as he dives inside the 20-yard line.
That whole play looked weird.
Yeah.
That was all messed up. I don't know that it was messed up. That's what happened. And people tripping around the rugs.
And now we're going to get a stoppage.
Coach Bones is calling a timeout.
So Wiseguys with 1 timeout left here in the second half.
And just kind of let his defense kind of get their thoughts back together. I mean, a 4th and long, giving up a quarterback scramble for a first down then the Goats run fast on you. Defense can kind of get a little discombobulated, if you will.
All right, let's go down to Tristan Harlan, the third member of our crew. He's got something for us down on the sidelines.
Yeah, guys, sorry, my phone was dead, and I was trying to tell you guys I've got a special guest with me, but standing with me now is Coach Justin Wayne, head coach of the Arkansas Kings, the man who just won his league championship. Coach, what brings you to some Wise Guys football?
Man, we had a couple days off from our league. You know, we're going down to Texas next weekend for our national game. And so we figured to come down here, you know, military appreciation night. The GM, Chris Goodman, brought me down, you know, honored my military service, man. The atmosphere here is great, and, man, we're enjoying ourselves.
So talking about a little bit of your season with the Kings, I mean, you're here in arena football. What is some of the things you're seeing here that you may want to implement in your league?
Man, the fan base, right? Man, the crowd here is amazing. The atmosphere is electric. You know, going from 11 on 11 to arena ball, it's a totally different atmosphere. And so we're good.
Right. Well, Coach, thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hey, Tristan, tell Justin, say, play the Punishers.
Steve wants me to relay the message, play the Punishers.
We will. It's supposed to be August 16th.
There you go, Steve.
And touchdown, Goats, as Odom finds the end zone. And still a ball game here. It was just a two-score game. At 35-19.
Oh,
look out, catch it!
Oh, he almost did. He was that close. He still got it.
He didn't see it coming. Good job.
Just that reaction time was good, though. Now he saved his face, that's for sure.
So the Goats got to go for two here. Keep it a one-possession game. Dropping, looking to throw. Trujillo in trouble. Being chased back at the 25, now just tosses it up and picked off.
Get your own. Oh.
And taken down. A good interception, though, there by Jamon Williams. And so it'll stay a 10-point lead for the Wise Guys with 8:32 to go in the ballgame.
So stays a 10-point game, stays a two-possession game, which is what is important. You said it at the start of the play to make it an 8-point game, but keeps it a two-possession game. Rafael Carter was in Trujillo's face from the snap of the ball and wasn't letting him go anywhere. So good play up front first, and then a good play on the back end by Williams.
You know, I tell you, I was thinking about this on the last Wise Guys touchdown when you saw the play there by Ambrose to kind of pitch it over, and you know, you think about the Tim Tebow play on the little jump pass.
Yeah.
But you know, one of the things that I think should appeal to a fan base is this feels like you're in your backyard playing football. Like you got a guy that the all-time quarterback type guy that can chuck it around, run around just enough, but you're kind of making up things on the fly. So if you enjoy 7-on-7 and a little bit of flag football, but with actual tackling, that's what you got here. And it's so much fun to be able to see these guys in the creativity that you normally won't see on a Saturday or a Sunday as we get into the college and NFL seasons.
Yeah, just stuff that you never would think about even doing, and they just do it. It just comes to them.
Uh-oh, Chapman across the 25 or 20-yard line out to the 23. Good field position here for the Wise Guys.
He's done that every time he's returning. They've been lucky to have their thrower be a pretty good tackler today. Otherwise, he'd have brought a few back.
You said things that you don't really think about doing, but it is stuff that, like, if you're in your backyard playing football, you think about, let me pitch this ball three times.
It just comes to
times.
you. You don't think about it the day before. Oh, I'm going to do this. It's like, oh, yeah, let's do that. Yep.
I don't know. Have you watched on Netflix the quarterback show?
So like the ones with the NFL quarterbacks?
Yeah, they're following. The season one had Mahomes, and they were talking about him and Andy Reid and the plays that they design, and it's pretty interesting, the stuff they come up with on a weekly basis. They'll hand this one away to Evans, and he is corralled and picked up and set on the wall. Takes exception. Oh, don't do that. And there it is. So you're going to get a penalty, lose 15. Not a smart penalty by Evans.
Just a little bitty shove that the camera was right on it, so you saw it. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough while the ref was looking at it.
Mike Reynolds involved in that, as well as number 22. I just realized we don't have a 22 on this roster.
Man, and he's been out there the whole game.
I know it.
I don't know.
We knew we had a jersey change.
And there's a gap right there, too. Like in the roster we have, it goes 21 blank 26. I don't know. Beats me.
Oh, we can't identify him.
Well, number 22 is your name.
Either way, it was Evans that gets identified for the penalty there. So 1st and long now as Ambrose. Oh,
there's 22.
There it's him again. Somebody in our comment section
maybe knows him.
Has filled us in. If you know 22, because it's not on the roster provided to us. It's the first time that's happened in a while, though. Second down, it is not 2nd and 14. It's about 2nd and 40. As Ambrose steps up and throws this to nobody.
Catch it.
Oh! That's disappointing out of the owner's box. Actually, I guess he's in the therapy box.
City,
they're
it's
right in
on
the middle.
Wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got to make that catch.
They still gave him the ball. I don't know that he deserves the ball at that point.
That's a participation trophy. This may be a surrender
They're
situation.
Surrender,
yep.
Yeah.
So
You can't give it to him right there, that's for sure.
The clock's still rolling, too, here.
That's fine. Take even longer to surrender. That's what Washington's the only one that's noticed it.
Yeah, so as Mike Reynolds saw it down here, was trying to get him to stop it. They lost about 20 seconds, though, in that transition. Mm-hmm.
Maybe Coach Bones he took his time on purpose, see how much time he could get off that clock. So they will surrender it down to, what was it, the 10? Last time, make them go most of the length of the field. Because it is a 2-possession game, so even if they score, they're going to have to score again.
I think right now the Goats coaching staff trying to figure out why they can't get time put back on the clock.
That's the thing. Our time is what – our time's not connected here, is it?
Yeah, actually, I think we are.
Oh, is it? So I guess technically they probably could review it.
Yeah. I think we added the scoreboard this week.
Okay. I didn't know if we were connected or not. Because that's how they do it in college and the NFL. They have it connected to the actual score, so it's always right.
Yeah. It's too bad we can't get down in distance right. Oh, boy. Oh. Somehow got rid of Crockett was eyeing a pick 6 and just couldn't quite get there.
There were 3 Goats that were standing there out there and watched it land.
I think one of them was our center, so he couldn't catch it. Now quickly.
Right, yeah, right.
And a good hit. It's Thompson on the catch.
And if it was the center, I don't know if it was 82 or 83, but if it was the center, you're correct. He could not have caught it.
I think they were both in the area, but 82 was one of the ones that just couldn't do anything with it, and everybody else did the same. Now Trujillo again looks. Oh, he got hammered. Booth Smith.
Oh, he dropped it. That hit
I think you're right.
You may want to review.
You may want to review that play. They're going to hurry to the line.
Coach Bones, he's not even. That definitely looked like, at least from up here.
Now Trujillo being chased, throws short, and that'll stop. Well, it doesn't stop the clock. It keeps rolling. Forget. Got to remember my rules.
It would stop the clock any other time, but not here.
Instead, it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. This is where the Wiseguys crowd needs to get loud right now and fill this arena up.
Just kind of taking a little break here.
Now throwing over the middle, Washington. Great catch.
Strong hands. Strong hands. That's good coverage.
So 1st and goal as Trujillo gets the snap. Being chased, steps up, now throws it away. Got his man. Williams with the catch, falls forward. So Williams, the 2nd goal, got an injured Wiseguy down. Let's see if they stop play, and they will. I can't see a number yet, so.
I'm thinking it might be Chapman.
It could be a cramping situation potentially. Oh, I don't think that's what that is.
I can't tell you. I think it's 0, but I'm not sure because he's not out here on the field still, and he's been on defense the whole time.
It is a cramp. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Here we go being doctors again.
We nothing.
Thank you, Amani Jones. So 22 is Corey Macon. I appreciate that.
Corey, all right, Macon. Where's somebody out there?
He didn't make the roster. You're welcome.
Also, shout out to the commentators. Solid analysis from the commentators. These guys are destined for big things.
I feel like that might be tongue-in-cheek. Who knows?
No, it's definitely not. Nobody would do that.
I sense sarcasm.
Nobody.
But I appreciate it if you're being for real.
No, they are. They are. Don't.
We've enjoyed our time doing these Wise Guys games and appreciate the opportunity. I want to say thanks to the folks at the Arena League. And I mean, if you really do like us, you can catch us on our other Natural State sports networks. Free plugs here.
Shameless plug, right? No big deal.
We've got 5 other networks you can enjoy football on here in just about a month. That was Chapman, and he's not putting any pressure on that leg as they help him off. Dilworth and the trainer getting him off the field. So looks like they're going to take Chapman straight back.
And there's the birthday boy. GM Chris Goodman with the glasses. Hairline's giving you signs of the age.
And that was what happened. Okay, now we've got a stoppage. The ball's never snapped.
It was another whistle flinch like we had earlier, first half.
Well, Trujillo was ready for the snap. That was odd. So back him up 5. Darian Primes did a dance for us to show us how excited he was about that.
Back him up, huh?
Yeah.
Does let Trujillo run. Now, he's not as much of a runner as Ambrose.
Looking to throw. He's got Williams, good route. Wheel route out of the backfield, and Williams gets the touchdown for the Goats.
I think he just tore the door off. I don't even know what happened there.
So touchdown makes it a 4-point game.
And that was Rathel Carter was in coverage there. He just took a bad angle as Williams was coming out of the backfield, and he ran too flat to be able to cut that off before he got to the end zone. Trying to make it a 2-point game, so a field goal would win it, right?
Now they'll throw it back, and yeah, he was climbing him.
That was the elevator. He used him as an elevator.
Jamon Williams climbed a tall elevator there as Washington couldn't elevate, and so they'll get another shot at this.
But again, this 2-point conversion is not it's not of much consequence without a kicking game. It's the difference between a 4 and a 2-point game, which there's no way to score 4 or 2 points without already scoring a touchdown beforehand.
I mean, I guess they could get the safety return to them and can get 2 here. I mean, right?
I guess you could tie it with the safety. So there's the one scenario as to where this 2 points are important.
Never know. So we'll set Odom in motion as Trujillo looks left. He wants Boost Smith. Good D. Great play there by Hannibal as he steps in and knocks that one away to deny the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, little pick play right there. It was rather obvious from the start that they were kind of picking. I couldn't see it from that angle, but good job by Hannibal getting around that and be able to get a hand in there. Really 2 hands, I think he got in there.
So under 4 to play, but give the Goats credit. This looked like a game that the Wise Guys were going to be able to run away with, up 16. And now they've cut it to 4 with back-to-back touchdowns. And let's see if they continue to come after Ambrose on this next possession.
I think you got to. Whenever you've not gotten pressure on him, they've been able to hurt you offensively. So you got to make sure you get some pressure. But don't just send pressure and miss. That's whenever he's hurt you too, is whenever you send that guy and that guy misses or he comes off too wide. So you got to be disciplined in the pressure that you bring.
So this one will be returnable by Crockett. Crockett across the 15 and slung down out to the 18-yard line. And mark him at the 19, be 1st and 10 for the Wise Guys.
He did, so no Chapman that time, right? He got hurt on the previous possession, so didn't have Chapman for the electric return. Still not too bad by Crockett to get down to the 19.
Crockett pulling all kinds of duty. He throws the ball off on our throw-offs and now returning it.
big possession for the Wiseguys.
Got some extra beef in there on this possession. Two linemen, although 77 will be eligible.
They're about to ground and pound.
And they'll fake it. Ambrose met in the hole, trying to drag a guy. Instead, he'll be taken down as he crosses the 20.
But now the clock's just going to keep on ticking. Which I guess ground and pound's not necessary whenever the clock don't stop and on an incomplete pass yet.
The Goats have all 3 timeouts.
Play clock just started.
Yeah, they got to take their time here.
Not going to.
I'm going to snap it with 10 on it. Now Ambrose wants Dilworth, and wow. Oh Dilworth he paid for dropping that too.
Yeah.
He lost his helmet, getting some help up Dilworth. They have some cobwebs shaking loose on that play.
Yeah, that one didn't feel good.
Lost his helmet.
And it's not one of those things where he heard the footsteps or anything. He was kind of behind him a little bit because he didn't even see that guy coming in. And so he couldn't get his hand back there to take it down, bring it down.
So he'll come out of the game for a play. Terrell Brown, along with Evans, are your receivers. Travion James in the backfield. Ambrose looking right. Now back into the pockets. Just got bounced down.
There's your 2 minute.
As Corey Macon makes the tackle. And that'll take us to our 2-minute warning. A good one here with 2 minutes to go.
Hey, it's Bob with Culligan Water. Your family deserves the best water, and Culligan is here to help. No matter the quality, no matter the source, if you want better water that's crisp, clean, soft, and delicious, Culligan can make it happen.
We'll test your water, determine the issues, and provide you with a customized treatment solution to suit your needs. Contact Culligan today to receive your free water analysis.
This season, gear up with EWB Co.
All right, welcome back to Oaklawn Arena League Field here in Banco ZK Arena. As we are the 2-minute warning, coming back from it obviously, and Wiseguys surrendered the 4th down, so it is all Goats down 4. And over the middle, caught. Odom is taken down by Carter. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Goats are going fast, but really they have all 3 timeouts. They have all kinds of time to get these yards right here, but they're hoping this is their last possession for a touchdown.
That one was tipped out of there. I think it was Primes that got a hand on it. It was a dangerous throw by Trujillo.
Oh.
Trujillo, a little sidearm toss, tipped a couple of times, incomplete. Wow.
That second tip saved an interception.
Yeah.
If it didn't get tipped the second time, that was going to be a pick. Woo, 4th down.
This is where this Wiseguys fans need to get up. So somebody in the comments say they've quietened them down. They did.
Somebody also in the comments said we're no good.
Yeah,
but I agree with the other guy that said they're just a hater.
Yeah. It's okay, Aaron. We love you. Now Trujillo looking, throwing, got
Oh,
Washington,
my gosh, just lost
touchdown
him.
Goats. Wow, what a play.
Just lost him.
Now Washington's got something to say as he
Put him to sleep.
Maybe a little early for the night-night.
You got a minute and a half left now.
You know, we got a saying, thanks to my guy Trip Keeter, the Sandman puts him to sleep. We got a young man on one of our basketball programs that we do play-by-play for, but may have been a little early for the Sandman to enter the arena with 1:26 to go, but the Goats down 16, now up 2, and they'll go for 2 to avoid a field goal beating them.
And I'd be interested to see the replay on that one. They just kind of lost Washington right there, right down the middle of the field. Half of them weren't ready for the ball to get snapped.
Oh, what a pick! Crockett just went up and snagged it, and now a chance. Crockett splits, got to flip it, pitch it. Oh, down to the 15. What a catch by Crockett. My Lord have mercy.
If he returns that, it's a tie ball game. You got to pitch it right there, because he had Jamon Williams right there waiting on him to pitch it to him.
And I think that's kind of maybe what Carter's telling him on the way off was, what a great catch, but my Lord have mercy. So you see the replay. Golly! Not getting up, Carter. What a play. Crockett.
And right here, if you pitch it right there, he wanted it.
Oh, he might
now,
have scored.
there were a couple guys there that maybe would have been able to tackle him, but you got to give him a chance with you being down 2 now.
All right, so now we'll have the throw off as it'll be Thompson looking to better his effort from his last throw. He's wiping the ball off on the carpet this time. He's getting a good grip.
Now you got Evans back there this time instead of Crockett. Well, Crockett did just try and run that ball back, so he's probably tired.
And he did it again. I love the bench giving him a hard time too. Coach.
That's huge for the Wise Guys now, though. You get it at midfield when you got to score right here.
And I got to feel like Thompson's trying to purposely angle that away from him, but goodness gracious.
And you're doing too much at that point, right? Just throw it.
Just get it in the landing zone. You got a good shot of holding them inside that Bud Light red zone. Instead, it's 1st and 10 Wise Guys from midfield.
I'll tell you one thing that pick did. That pick got the arena going.
Yeah.
You got a little more volume now. So hopefully it can kind of pick this offense up with a minute and a half.
Trying to get everybody lined up. A little miscommunication as Evans goes in motion. They'll fake it. And Ambrose, boy, that play was busted from the beginning. Terrell Brown didn't know what to do.
You got to get a line back up. You only got a minute left now. You only got one timeout. They're going to have to move a little bit faster here, Steve.
They don't have any sense of urgency.
None. There's no sense of urgency. And you only have one timeout left.
And now Dorsey said, come on, let's go. And they do finally get set. 9 to snap it. Ambrose looking over the middle. Got his man. That's caught. Was not whistled dead initially.
There was no, I didn't hear a whistle.
I didn't either.
I didn't hear a whistle, and that's what 17's saying. He
Gotta
said,
get up.
Quit talking about it and go.
James is arguing, but the clock's rolling. Well, the clock stops after the first down since we're under 2.
And you got, now that they're down here, they got a little bit more time, but you still don't need to waste. You're going to lose 15 seconds off the clock.
So 1st and 10 as they're inside the 15. Ambrose, Evans, your motion man. Ambrose wants to follow his blocker. The hole opens. Ambrose stumbling down to the 5.
Now you need to
be
go.
2nd down from the 5.
You need to go. You need to go. 20 seconds.
They're going to have to call timeout or something. You got to hurry here.
Hopefully they can run one more and save it for a final play if they need it.
It is 2nd down. They got to go. Now
okay,
Bones,
now
wow.
he's calling it. It took too long. If you want to call it, you got to be ready to call it.
And I'm not sure, Ambrose looked exhausted when he was trying to get up off the turf, and it may have hurt the next play call, but you got to believe they should have had 2 plays called there ready for that to happen, especially if you know you're running that. That was a designed quarterback run for Ambrose.
So you know the clock is still going to be running. It's just situational stuff that hopefully you have a chance to learn from it at this point, right? For whenever you get to that later on in the year with a few games left. But now you got 15 seconds. So if you throw the ball, you have at least 2 or 3 plays left, assuming that it's incomplete, like if you're throwing it in the end zone.
So you're about to see some Goats coaches get real upset because you remember earlier when the clock ran about 20 seconds off and they wouldn't put time on. Now they just added 3 seconds to the clock. You got to love being at home if you're the Wiseguys right now.
That's why you want to play at home. Let's see what Coach Bones has drawn up.
You've got a couple of opportunities, but no timeouts. So if you don't get in, you got to get back quickly if you're even going to have time.
To me, you got to throw it, and you got to throw it to the end zone so that if it's caught, it's a touchdown. If it's not caught, it's going to stop the clock anyway.
I believe it's second down.
I think it is. The stick's there, second and like 2.
Ambrose, pressure, throws, got him in! Oh, touchdown! Big man touchdown! Kyle Lester!
He's not the center!
Kyle Lester for 6!
Big man touchdown!
Oh my goodness! Now you got to go for 2 to make it a 6-point game.
To where you could at least hold it to a tie. You talked about it. You said it. You said it earlier when they had both big guys in. You said technically 77 still eligible. The only person that's ever ineligible in the Arena League is the center. I don't care what their numbers are. It can be number 107. If he's not the center, he's eligible to catch the ball. 77's not the center.
We know how creative Bones is, and he's had that one in his pocket for a minute, I promise.
Yeah, he has.
Now Ambrose on the 2-point conversion. He had a man instead. He's got him again. Lester tipped. Oh, incomplete. And it'll remain a 4-point game.
How crazy would this place have went if he caught another one?
Wow. And do we ever have a ball game here in Hot Springs?
Get him up, Lester.
Wow. Kyle Lester with the big man touchdown.
He said, give it to me. He was ready. He knew exactly.
The replay.
He's flexing on the Goats over there.
And this one nearly worked out, too.
Oh.
Lester leaked out off his helmet.
Play. That's 5. Good play. Martinez going up and over Lester to knock it out. Now you just got to tackle him, and you can't let Washington or Boo Smith get behind you again. They both hit you with big play touchdowns that they have enough time to get done, so you can't let them behind you.
And this is that you got to make sure, to your point, you got to make sure your deepest guys are standing back at the 5. You catch it in front of you all they want, but
and you don't want to throw it into the stands where they start on the 25 like the Wiseguys got to.
So it'll be Otis Odom to return it. It'll be Crockett to throw it off. We've been treated to a dandy. What is the last 10 seconds going to hold for us?
I'll just say, if you're watching this on the live stream, how fun would it have been to have been here whenever Lester caught it? Fair catch. That's the first fair catch I've seen. They didn't want to waste any time, I guess.
Well, they
so
did. 1 second.
It shouldn't be.
Think they'll get that 1 second added back?
Ah, there it is. They get it.
Okay. We've seen it already.
Crockett's looking for something.
There's a contact? Got a hole in the turf?
I think this box lost something, and they're trying to get him to find it for him. He said, I can't find it. We'll look for it after. Crockett's doing more talking to shades of the Chicago Bears. All right, he's locked in now. He's good. He's not as bad as the Bears.
Chapman back on the field over there?
Yeah, Chapman, he's good, Coach. He's good. Let me go in. I'm going to stop him.
So Chapman and Crockett are your deep safeties. Washington will be the first man in motion. Boo Smith is next to Trujillo. He'll go in motion.
Better turn and run.
Trujillo.
Better turn and run.
Got to launch it over the middle. No, knocked away. Good defense.
6 seconds. Couple more plays.
Hannibal and Rafael Carter Jr. defending on that play.
I think Hannibal gets an arm in there. Great play by Hannibal right there. Keeping him in front of him, making a play once the ball's thrown.
So this time now, it'll be Crockett and Chapman, same thing.
And Boo Smith just sprinted, so he's going to be tired. He's going to do it again, but it's probably not going to be as effective as that first one was.
So Washington.
Or is Washington going to be the one that goes deep now?
Yep. They're going to throw quick. Smith catches, going to give himself up out of bounds with 2 seconds.
That's last play. They got 1 play left. They have timeouts left, so they can call it at 2. They're just getting a little bit closer, make it easier to make it. Now they're jump ball in the end zone.
Yeah, we're going to get the Hail Mary. We haven't had one of those yet.
Nope.
Uh-oh. Washington. So Washington's walking up our near sideline in front of us where all of the boxes.
He's telling them it's almost over, guys.
Giving them the whisper, or giving them the silence
He said, just watch. I got you.
And I think to your point, as I'm looking at their huddle, Boo Smith down on one knee, I think that's a big reason for that play there was let's get a timeout here, get a little closer, yeah.
Because he's fast. I mean, he's gotten behind us once already. Washington did too, but Washington's was more so a breakdown in coverage. Boo Smith, he just ran by him.
Yep.
So they need him to be able to go one more play and use that speed. But Rathel Carter can't let him, or whoever, he's gotten most of the pressure today. It also might be Taylor Hunt. But you can't give Trujillo all day. You've got to get him off his spot, make him have to run around to not have time, because this is going to be your last play.
Well, realistically, what you want here is what you just had a moment ago. You want him to dump it off in around the 20-yard line.
Make it tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just don't let 4 or 1 behind you if you're the wise guys. Chapman going to back all the way up to the 15.
Or are they going to do the pitch where they
offsides. And so
gave them 5 more yards.
Trujillo paid for it.
They got a hit on him, hey. Like I said if you're going to go, go. If you're going to go. Make it worth it. Unabated, yeah, until it's hit the quarterback. All right, now you can't do it again now, though. Don't do it again. Now you're just making it easier on them to score.
Yeah, because even under pressure here, you're going to be able to step into that. And
it looks like they're about to send the house. Yeah. They said you ain't going to have time.
Carter and Prime showing that they're coming. Washington is the motion man. Just launches it up. Hail Mary time. Jump ball and tipped away. Wise guys win it.
Washington had a chance. Washington had a chance. I thought he was going to come down with it.
Yeah, heck of a play. I'm with you. I thought for sure Washington was going to find a way to get that ball out of the air. Tallest guy down there.
And if he wasn't, Boo Smith's the guy waiting for the tip to come back down.
Yep.
Who does it end up being? Was it Hannibal maybe?
I think so.
That's who had been running with him all game, the whole possession before. Big win for the Wise Guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic rematch game from last week. And the Wise Guys answer with a huge win to keep their hopes of a home playoff game alive. So that's, I believe, going to do it for us.
I think we got a replay.
Oh, wait, we got some replays here.
We're going to see Lester score again?
I hope so.
Better be.
See the Ambrose touchdown that was not.
Looks good, though.
It does look good, especially from that angle. Great job, Avery McMullen, our camera. This was the touchdown that would count. It's a fine Terrell Brown.
Great catch on it. Great catch sitting down.
And then again, this one picked.
How many picks were there on conversions today?
There's the Dilworth catch in the Dilworth corner. What a play there. And, of course, Evans with the 2-point play.
Not as beautiful as a catch, but it's still a really good one. Easy touchdown walk in for Evans.
Close the half. That was a big one to get the momentum.
It was all Wise Guys for a little bit there until Boo Smith. And then you're going to see, probably after this one.
Yeah, this is Dilworth yet again.
The Boo Smith deep ball.
And then Ambrose doing his thing somehow.
And he falls. The wall pushes him into the end zone on that. Here's the Boo Smith, just runs by him.
Yeah, never a chance. And Boo Smith showing why he was the league MVP.
Great over-the-shoulder catch.
He tried to stomp out the Wise Guys, but.
Is this when Washington tried to put him to sleep?
That's the catch by Crockett.
All right, here we go. Lester, big man.
Big men rejoice.
I mean, that's play of the game, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
No doubt.
All right, so Wise Guys win this one. Final 41-36.